we go. Hello, everybody. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time it is for you where you are. Happy Sunday. I hope that your weekend's going well. Welcome back. I'm here. I'm ready. I'm as ready as I'm ever gonna be. We got mounts to farm. We got chats to have. We got goals to work towards. I adjusted the stream goal because I felt like looking at it this morning that maybe 800 was like a little unrealistic. So I knocked 25 off of it. So I bumped it down to 775, which is basically half the distance we needed to go still. And if we reach that sub goal, I have promised that I will, at the earliest opportunity, dye my hair a fun color. Midsummer's up! Woo! I think it's up in like an hour for North America. I think it starts at 10 a.m., so I think it will be up. We can do some Midsummer today, but it's not going to be for a little bit, so I can do a few rares for mounts. I guess I could put Midsummer in the stream title, though, because it will be rocking and rolling before long. Let me see. I wanna... Yes. I didn't change anything. Mounts for rares and Midsummer. Here we go. We can do that. Hello there. Hello, Average Teacup. How you doing? Happy Sunday. Oh, I hope everybody's having the morning or afternoon or evening of their choice. I was gonna like fish while I wait for if this character's parked at Dame Bloodshed, although I suppose I normally start at my priest. Should I be organized about how I do this, or should I just embrace chaos? Which 3 rare mounts do you still need? Both Zolamon mounts, the Pangolin and the Eagle, and then I also need the Rootstalker Grimlings from Herondar still. 1 from Herondar, 2 from Zolamon. So I'm completely finished with Eversong Woods. I'm just here because I want the pet that the Lynx can drop. And I'm also completely finished with Voidstorm, so I don't need any more Voidstorm rares anymore. Chaos! Oh, coffee, good. Oh, hey! That was just the cat I was hoping to see. Just the matriarch kitty that I'm aspiring to steal offspring from. Here you are. Alright, let's see. Maybe she'll drop the pet. I could cave and buy this pet, but I don't wish to. I wish for it to drop, so I'm going to try and make that happen. I believe. Nope, not that time. Okay. We're gonna go Zolamon first. Zolamon, then Herondar, because Zolamon is the one that's like closer. The pet is called Princess Bloodshed. It's a lynx kitten. You can buy them on the auction house for prices varying from like 15 to 50k. It wouldn't be crazy to find one for 10 or 15, but I want to find it for free. Still no luck with getting any mounts after thousands of kills. Oh, that's frustrating. Got 3 pets of that rare before I got my 2 mounts. I was not peeved to get my second mount from Eversong, but I did feel that now I have. I'm still gonna farm Dame Bloodshed, but I have slightly less of an excuse than I had previously. We're going this way. I don't mind farmer mounts in this tune though, because I get to enjoy her transmog mount combo and yet another day with my crown to the lowest speaker. Big dumb hat. SNL would be proud. Indigo Cat, thank you very much for the 12-month resub. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, it's off the named links. Dame Bloodshed drops Princess Bloodshed. Pretty sure. Oh, this one always almost wins. Let's maybe use a health potion. I think it's because I had another one on me. I think maybe the second mob is the thing that really like makes it spooky. Hello? Nope, not yet. Not that one. For a moment I thought I could skin here, but not quite. When Midsummer does start in a little under an hour, there's a new mount from that too. There's the Sun Festival Painted Rock, something like that. Big orange eagle looking thing. And that's off of a Hoon, so I'm guessing that 1 kill is going to be enough. Because, not to get the mount, but just to like, feel like I've done my due diligence. Done my duty. Long time no watch. Got the WoW bug again. Welcome back, Collector's Almanac. It gets ya. I feel like the WoW bug has the potential to lay dormant for a long time, and then flare up right when it's most ready. When I started playing as a kid, it was during Midsummer, so the event always gives me fuzzy nostalgia. Yeah. I remember being, like, stressed out by people putting out the bonfires. And in hindsight, I can't remember why I would care whether or not the bonfire was lit. But, like, I would go to a bonfire as an alliance, and I would, like, light it, and then get my buff or quest or whatever it was that I'd gotten, and I would see a horde come along and put it out, and I'd be like, I just lit that! What do you mean? How rude. Oh, this river's not up. That one's not up right now. Buff used to be more meaningful, I think. Yeah. Any inkling of when Season 1 will end? We can guess. I don't think we have official dates yet. Given that we, like, just got Rotmire and stuff, I'm not expecting it to be super soon. What were people talking about with, like, a troll with a countdown? I heard some people discussing that. I never saw it firsthand, and when I googled 12-1 troll countdown, Google didn't know what to do with me. Is this one not currently up either? Speculated to be around August 18th because of turbulent timeways. Maybe, yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Because they do like to launch a new patch at the end of timeways. That's the countdown for the story quest this patch, yeah. Because that countdown would be crazy fast for, like, the actual patch to launch. Like, I don't think they're spitting it out in a month. Fell down the smallest hill ever, somehow got whiplash. Chilling on muscle relaxers, feeling middle-aged. Glad you're streaming, I was getting bored just sitting here. I'm so sorry that happened to you. It's jarring. I remember the first time that I fell off the bed and it, like, wasn't funny. It was very funny, but it was, like, it actually hurt. I'm like, what do you mean? I've fallen off the bed a million times. How come this time I bruised my booty? Any luck? No? Okay. We're gonna skim basically right past the elites. We don't need to worry about them. Well, no, we don't need to worry about them. We don't need to. Not worth it. River Farm is brutal. Takes me 3 hours to complete a full tour, one character. Yeah, I feel like Ofaga is in a cave down here. I can usually do through, well, I guess I'm not doing all 4 zones now though. I got lucky and I got 2 of the 4 zones kind of crossed off my list pretty early. So I guess my route's gonna be a bit faster because I don't have as many zones I'm covering. I'm also, like, skipping the hard ones, and I feel like I'm fine to move on if I have, like, 1 or 2 left. But if I only had 1 character, I feel like I would be more picky about it. At least I can farm lumber while killing rares for mounts isn't a complete waste of time. I've been getting a little bit of ore here and there on my... 2 of my 3 characters have mining. It doesn't sell for, like, a lot, but it doesn't sell for nothing. It is a non-nothing amount of gold. Getting my 1 void light marl. I almost called it a resonance crystal. And oh, you're up to. Good, 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 good. Next week, we're gonna have the different invasion world, and we're gonna have the different ritual sites. So we can do tier 6 ritual site with all affixes in Broken Throne, and then we can also do Vol, I guess, the icy invasion world, and see if we can squeak out some achievements there. I don't think there's any other achievements I like have to finish this week in Nagtal. I could do the Unfazed Diver, but I could also just, like, leave it until I feel more motivated. It's only available on fall week, or Nagtal weeks, but, like, you know, that's every other week. That's not such a big deal. I'm looting this. I want it. I wonder if it's worth me... I feel like I should do Abundance on my 2 characters now that I can send 8 shards in 1 run of Abundance. I feel exceptionally lazy for not just doing it, but I guess I don't know what I really want this stuff for. If I don't need the unalloyed Abundance for anything, I think I have all the cosmetics. I have all the Mog. I have all the decor, at least 1 each. I don't think I'm ever gonna do Epic Profession equipment. I just don't think it's gonna be worth it for me. I have blue Profession equipment, and also I don't use my professions. But yeah, the Abundance Weekly would be 2,000 gold I get to keep. That is true. That is the way to my heart. 2,000 gold at a time. I have a character in another account park there waiting for the last quest I need to spawn. How much abundance should we be getting from sending the 8 dun-duns at once? I don't want to say a number because I'm gonna misremember. It's equivalent to the amount that you would get from doing the full score once 8 times. It just multiplies directly. There's no like extra bonus or debuff or anything. 7,200. That sounds right. Let's go with that. 7,200 for doing all 8 shards. If you get your score up to like cap, but that should be pretty easy to do, as long as you're like doing it. I've been getting shards to drop. Oh, I'm at 7. If I get one more, I guess I can do it just to feel like we did. Oh, he's actually here. Nice. Okay. One mount, please, friend. This whole time I thought that the ogre had kidnapped the crab, but what if the crab has abducted the ogre? What if he's stuck on there? Like a barnacle. More dungeons you pick to use, the more currency you get back, yeah. It is a little risky because if you somehow had a bad run, I don't know, you like disconnected or something and you didn't get very much score, you've then used all of your shards for the week. And you would not get as much unalloyed for them. But I think that's a risk worth taking for me, given that I wasn't really doing it in the first place. What if it's a mutual partnership? You're just being judgy. And that might be it. 10 camp. Yeah. As long as you don't DC, you're probably fine. I didn't see any groups up last time that I did it, and I just did it solo without a group, and it was completely fine. You just kill a few mobs, click on a few things, bada bing, bada boom. I want to have some coffee, but I feel like I need to... I need to like stop and camp one of these. I guess next time I get to a spawn point where they're not up, I'll sit and wait it out, and that way we can actually drink a little bit of the coffee. Wondered how it worked, went in on the lower side. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with doing that. There may even be some advantages and achievements, I'm not sure. There might be some achievements for doing certain numbers of runs. But maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see. 2 more down here, and then the 3 up top, and then I'm done with this particular lap of Zul'Aman, because I'm not going to bother by the middle 2. I guess we could do Decaying Diamondback. I suppose we don't have that many rares to kill on 3 characters that I can be skipping stuff if it's going to be easy. Also, if I trip on like a really easy world quest, I should do it. I'm 5 of 6 for my weekly. Speaking of 2k gold, I get to keep. This guy up? Friend? Friend is up. How's the alt army going? I got 3 90s. I'm thinking of leveling a 4th one during Turbulent Timeways, although not from my vast collection of 80s. I was going to level a new one from scratch because, of course, I am. I don't know if I'm going to get my 80s to 90 at any time soon. I don't think it would be difficult to do so. I just can't think of any reason why I would want them at 90. I feel like right now, I guess if I get to a point where I need, like maybe when I'm down to 1 zone worth of rares, and I want to be doing that on more than 3 characters, because right now I have 3 that are set up, and if I'll get 4, if I feel like I have time in a given stream to fit more characters, then I might level like 1 more. But I'm not doing weeklies on the characters I have, so I can't pretend that I'm going to do a bunch of like Voidlight Marl and Raw Gold making from leveling a bunch of my alts to 90. No reason at the moment. Yeah. A past version of me might have been more just annoyed that they were sitting on my login screen at level 80, but I think I've gotten used to that. Usually if I procrastinate long enough, it'll get even faster. It's already faster than it was on launch to get from 80 to 90, and I think it'll get even better if I wait until like the end of this expansion. Or, you know, if I make it a whole expansion and I didn't play the character, then maybe I didn't need it. Maybe it wasn't meant to be that time. Decaying Diamondback? Nope, that's not the right one. Happy Sunday, Hazel. Happy Sunday, Dance to J2K. How you doing? I've never struggled so much to find a rare that I like normally do. Here we go. Let's get the Wranglers. now we're probably going to end up pulling this guy anyway, because we normally do. Alright. I shattered something. I don't know what. A full degen, level all classes in the next time ways, and Darkman Week. Growing into an adult by not having to have every ult to max level in the first week. I think I just have too many ults to really consider that, and then as soon as I let go of that pressure to do it early in an expansion, I lose all reason to do it at all. I used to do it just as a matter of course back when I didn't have like so many alts, and you know, that I felt more of an obligation to play all of them because they existed. You know, like Cataclysm and stuff. I don't think I kept a whole lot of like last expansion's level cap alts around at that time. I might need to like, let's rally. And just like, there's Victory Rush. I already used my health pot. I might need to bail. I don't think I got this. I don't got this. Normally I can do that one. I must have messed up. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. I think I'm just gonna take the L and move to my next rare. I'm not even gonna run back. Just find me, you know. We can take it. Let's see. Go hang out of this one. Is he up? He is up. I can't complain. I've been so lucky. All these spawns are just waiting for me. Used to level most of my alts doing Pet Battle World Quests, but that is no longer a thing. Yeah. I used to like that, and I used to like doing Dragon Racing World Quests in Dragonflight. And then even the War Within, like if I was leveling an alt, I would just go out and I would do Gathering, I would do Herbing and Mining, and then just Dragon Races and like Pet Battles, and that would do it. And that way I wouldn't have to actually like play the character. You want me to learn this new class that I rolled an alt of? That's crazy. The class learning's not so hard anymore, and if you're really struggling with it. I must be misunderstanding a mechanic. I think now we're fine. For a while I felt like I was losing this fight, and I never lose this one. I do this every day. Why do you think they skipped out in racing? Couldn't say. I thought it was fun. I didn't feel like it was hurting anybody. And you also can't say it was just because like, oh well, Dragonflight was the racing X-Pack, because they did them in the War Within. They were fun. They were good. They still have some world quests that use like the fly through the rings mechanic, but that's not the same. Maybe I should level the alts now by collecting lumber to sell decor. There's an idea. Won't be super fast, but it might make you rich, rich, rich. I made so much gold selling decor in the first like 2 weeks of Housing Early Access, and then never again. I have a fundamental lack of patience to repost things, but it, you know, super early, people were buying everything. They were buying it for a lot of gold, and they were buying it fast. You could post an item and it would be gone in like 20 minutes. And that was a special moment in time. Not to be seen again. There's still definitely gold to be made in decor sales, but it's more of a patient person's game now, kind of like transmog sales or pet sales. Good morning, Hazel. Hope you're having a good start to the day. Good morning, Milligram. Right back at ya. Not too bad. I heard one of my neighbors telling another neighbor that there was a big black bear down the in the area that they saw, and I was like trying to see it, and I couldn't see it, but I took the dog inside anyway. I've been like peeking at my windows because I want to, like, I don't really want him like in my yard, but I want to see him. I should have set up my trail cam by now. I think I don't have a memory card ready for it. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Lady Danielle. It is getting to be summertime. With the changes coming in 12.1, I think there'll be another opportunity. Yeah, people might get back into it with the ability, with Blueprint specifically. Alright, this is clean sweep of that zone. I've never had such an easy time getting all the rares that I wanted to. I got like my own private shard or something. Oh, coffee, nice. Some commonly used crafted components. People gonna buy stuff to complete blueprints in numbers. You know what I kind of want to do once blueprints come out? Is I want to like save my house and then reset it to kind of design. I'd love to like make some like basic blueprints, like templates, just using like with like challenges to like just use like vendor mats you can buy in the neighborhood and stuff. I think that would be a super fun challenge and also would be a useful thing to be able to share. And it doesn't have to be like insanely gorgeous or original or anything, because you're just making like a template. It's almost like an Animal Crossing minigame where you're pre-furnishing like a hotel room. You know, you're just like putting together a starting point. But I think that would be super fun. Plus you could really restrict the types of things you're using so that the blueprints are like super usable for people. I wanna do that. I wanna try that. Maybe do a couple different themes based on just like the basic stuff that they give you. When we lived in the woods in New Jersey, the neighborhood had everyone's numbers. If someone saw a bear, we called the neighbor for dog, kid, garbage can warning. Black bears too, yeah. Yeah, I brought my dog in. Garbage can's been locked up. If they want to climb the neighbor's trees for cherries, though, there's really not a lot I can do about that. Oh, just be jealous. Bear's getting cherries. I wanted cherries. Share. You can go ask the bear to share. Good time to see what stuff popular streamers use in their houses. Craft it for when they make their blueprints available. I know I'm a streamer, but I'm kind of like underestimating, I guess, like I'm sure some people will use those blueprints. I don't know if they're gonna be like have like a super noticeable impact on the market. I'm sure they'll have some impact. I'm underestimating us as a species. They were cool to watch from a distance. Pulled our cans down our hill once because the garbage wasn't closed. Oh, yeah. Mine are locked in a shed, but it is kind of a dinky shed. But there's nothing really in there right now. Plus, there's no food waste in there because I compost all that separately. Hey, keeping your garden safe from bears. Try to pick your food when it's ready. Don't leave a bunch of ripe fruit on everything. Is basically what you do. Don't have like a massive overgrowth of like delicious blackberries and apple pies laid out. You're not realistically going to fence them out. If they want to get in, they're gonna get in. An electric fence would keep them out, but that's really more important if you have like chickens or something that you're trying to keep safe from them. I want the TARDIS blueprint. Make them consumables similar to enchant recipes so people could trade them for gold? Oh, man. I feel like that would be controversial. Watching a video about black bear and human interactions. In 100 years, in all of North America, there have been 54 fatalities from black bear attacks, mostly old, diseased, starving individuals. Yeah. It's not that you should definitely respect them, but you're not gonna get eaten by a black bear just because you saw one, is what I've come to realize since moving here. Bear safety, bear awareness is very important, but like it's not, you know. If I one day didn't show up to stream, it's probably not a bear. It would be shocking if it was because of a bear. I'm sure there are a great deal of things that are more likely to harm me than bears. Every black bear I've seen runs away as soon as it sees me. Maybe I'm just a turbo cynic, expecting some streamers and WoW personalities to put their housing import strings behind Patreon paywalls. I mean, I guess so. Do people do that with their UI strings? I guess I know people like paywalled their, or like would sell their like weak ores and stuff, which I feel like it's kind of fair. This one's dead. I don't know if people do it with like just their Blizzard edit mode UIs. They do. Yeah, well. I guess people can sell whatever they want. I'm not charging for mine. I don't, that would just strike me as a little, I don't know, not my thing. My beef with the mushroom jumping no flying place becomes so bad I went and did Sojourner of Voidstorm and finished it. Nice. Carnex is not up. Stumpy is too dangerous for me. Sometimes I like to see if there's anyone like hanging out there waiting for someone else to show up for Stumpy. Because you can two-man it. No, not too much of a problem. Bird feeder from the previous owner was squirrel and bear proofed. Cool to watch. Had one acrobatic squirrel who earned their feast. I had really wanted originally to have bird feeders when I moved out here, but then I've decided against it for the time being, just on account of that's just a risk I don't need to be messing with, and also I'm kind of busy. I kind of don't need another thing to like clean and maintain at this particular moment in my life. Wouldn't think you'd have to bear-proof one. Oh, bears love bird feeders. That is, bird seed is like calorie rich. And bears are all about it. It's one of the most common things that can attract them to your yard, apparently. Barbecues, too. Apparently, if you've been, like, grilling meat and your barbecue, it just still smells like steaks. I'm trying to imagine, like, having a bear in your yard just, like, licking your barbecue, being like, well, can you blame him? And solo Stumpy and a Guardian Druid. Yeah, I bet. He definitely wins against both of my characters. Climbed the tree, tried to grab it. There was sheet metal halfway wrapped around the tree. I mean, yeah, who doesn't love licking a barbecue? Greetings. Hi. Happy Sunday. How you doing? We are cruising through rares. We also have Midsummer coming up a little bit in a few minutes. Here, be like, hey, sorry I'm late. I missed the party. I'm always reminded of a quote about bear-proof campsite trash cans. Making a container a bear cannot figure out is ultimately futile because there is significant overlap between the intelligence of the smartest bears and the dumbest humans. I mean, yeah. Bears are quite smart. Went on a long walk while it's sunny out before the storms went in. Nice. Work off all the food I stuffed in my face last night. How's Hazel? This is pretty good. I'm tired. I could have slept another 2 hours. I woke up this morning and like, no. I got like a better amount of sleep, but I feel like I'm behind. Oh, plus we had clean sheets, and it was I love clean sheets. Didn't sleep well either. Feel that. Hope you can catch up soon. Yeah, maybe over this weekend for me. That might be the thing. Great feeling. We sulfur dip the cats, and then it's usually quite a process. I don't know why I thought I could get away with doing it on a Friday. There's no way, because like I like to be pretty thorough with them just to make sure I'm not missing a spot, because if I'm gonna ruin their day with this thing, I really want to do it properly. And then you put them in their tent to drip dry, and then you've got to like my partner and I will split, and he'll clean the bathroom that we just sulfur dip them in, which of course is like sprayed with sulfur dips, so you gotta clean all that up because it stinks and it's not good for any of your finishes. Not that ours are very nice, but he'll clean up that bathroom, and then I go deep clean the cat's bathroom, so I'll like vacuum and then like bleach mop and then like rinse and then dry and then try to like air out that bathroom. And the whole thing takes like, it feels like hours. And my mop, I don't really have the right mop to fit in the bucket that I have right now, so, and it's not that big of a bathroom, so I ended up just doing all of the different layers of it on hands and knees, which I feel like I did a really good job. I feel like I sterilized the hell out of it. But also, I was tired. I was really tired by the time it was all over. Clean, fresh sheets best. Do you still have it? It's just the kittens. Just the kittens right now. I did have it. Mine's cleared up. Mine cleared up really fast. I just put some over-the-counter cream on it. It as soon as I started actually treating it, it faded out in like a day or two. I still have I think I might have a scar though. I may permanently have like a funny looking spot on my body because of it, but it's not active anymore. It's just might scar. It was kind of gnarly. New to the ringworm fandom. God, I am dying to get those cats back. Dying. It's gonna be a little while longer though. Toonie still has a lesion on his toe that, like, we really soaked it in this stuff, so hopefully that'll help. But the poor guy, it looks bad, or just looks uncomfortable. It's right on the side of his toe, and then the other spot that he's got it pretty bad is inside his ear, which sucks because it's like just a super delicate, vulnerable part. But the rest of it looks like it's clearing up. We're on it. It's just gonna take time. I keep trying to willpower it into something that we can just beat in a week, and that's not how fungus works. But I want it to be how fungus works. I'm excited to see how much they grew. They're big kitties. They're big babies. Tiki's just like a little cat now, and Tuna's looking like a little cat. Tuna's kind of lost his baby face. He's still small, but he's getting bigger by the day. What is the sub goal over your head? That's new. We set that up just this week. I am running a goal where if we reach it, I promised I was going to dye my hair something fun. We were going to bring back the fun hair colors. I am currently accepting bribery. That's the sub goal. It's we're pretty close. I adjusted the goal today because I wanted to kind of bring it a little closer without changing the type of goal that it was. So we are currently, that's predictions. That's not right. That's not right. Which button is it? Is this button? We are currently 745 of 775, so we're only 30 subs away. And then when we reach that at the earliest opportunity, I promise, I'm gonna make it something non-natural. Probably, I mean, I'm gonna aim for like a coral pink that's like my gnomes, but who knows where we're gonna end up. Ringro2, thank you for the 11-month resub. One more sub on the pile. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, good time to use a Prime if you have one that you didn't already have earmarked for something else. Those count. Anything counts. That sounds cute. Next time I do a sub goal, I'm probably not going to do like a total subs thing, and I would probably just do like an amount of new subs, because it occurred to me that I'm about to go into my streaming weekend, and if we don't hit the goal today, it might be kind of discouraging if some active subs or like previous gifted subs had timed out over the weekend, and then the number actually like dropped a lot. It occurred to me that might be a bummer. So next time I'll structure it differently if we do anything else in the future. Vagar, thank you for the 23-month resub. Appreciate it. That was one of the reasons I knocked 25 off the total to try to bring it a little closer, because it occurred to me that it was 800 was a little much. What's up, chat? I'm so hungover. Oh, I'm so sorry. May the finest of hangover cures hit you gently. Racy Sapphire, thank you very much. 53-month resub with Prime. Vagar, 23-month resub with Prime. Thank you, guys. Just need to hit the goal this stream to avoid that. I mean, I think that if that happens, I could potentially come in on Wednesday with the new hair. I think I could make it happen over the weekend, I think. Otherwise, though, it may need to wait a while, even if we hit the goal, just because next Thursday, Friday are going to be like really crazy busy for me with raid testing, and then we're gonna dip the cats again on Wednesday, so it's like cat dip and then raid testing and news video, and then the next opportunity would probably be the following Saturday. So I'm not saying now, but like this patch they added. There's 2 zones. Only one of them is available at a time. They're rotating. It's the invasion zones, Negtal and Vol. You get to them, there's a little intro quest line that starts they might give it to you when you log in, or if not, you can check kind of by the Void Assault people. It's associated with them. It's got World Boss, it's got rares, it's got treasures and world quests, it's got some achievements and cosmetics to get. New Delves not this patch. New Delves will be next patch. 12.1 is going to have 2 proper delves and then a nemesis delve coming. Eldoglycaria, thank you very much. Oh, converting your prime sub to a tier 1? That'll help. Spidey senses were tingling. I knew you were streaming. I could feel it. I was trying to practice blow drying my hair out so that I could wear it down instead of just up all the time, and every time I do that I'm reminded of the fact that I don't like wearing my hair down. It's just not working. Doesn't matter what haircut I have. I just like it pulled back from my jaw, I think. Maybe it'll be different one day. I gotta get over myself and use a little bit more product in my hair if I want it to look smooth and not frizzy. I can't just expect to use no product and have it work out. Doesn't have to be expensive, I don't think, but it's got to be something. Stumpy we're not doing. Let's go hang out by this one. Also, Abundance is in the zone and I have 8 shards. So I guess I'll check for this rare, and if this rare isn't up, I think I should just do an 8 charge Abundance and just get into it. Oh, aloe gel, no damage to my hair. Nice. My hair's definitely going to be some amount of damage because I'm heat styling it. I am using heat protectant, but I'm heat styling it. And for dyeing it, I'm going to have to bleach it. I'm gonna lighten it before I put color in because my hair is too dark to really show proper fun colors without it. But I've done it before. My hair can take it. And it's virgin hair right now because I've shaved it and grown it out. Plus, I'm not trying to keep it as long as I used to. And also, I don't think I'm going to mind when it, like, fades out and grows out a little bit. I feel like I'm cool with that. I like a good fade out. This is not up, currently. Exmondo? Guy watching TikTok started that. Apparently easy on your hair. Have not. I feel like I've heard of Brad Mondo, though. I feel like I've watched some YouTube videos from him, like, a million years ago. I wonder if it's associated. Oh. I don't know how it happened, but I've teleported here. Alright, let's send it. 8 shards. No waiting. Let's go. Hair color itself usually doesn't really damage your hair much, especially if you're just doing like semi-permanent like fashion dyes. It's the lightening that you have to do to get the dyes to show. But it's okay. I'm not that worried about having somewhat damaged hair. I can always cut it short again if I need to. I like short hair. Smelled good. Should have bleached first. Color didn't come out how I wanted to. Usually use Arctic Fox. That's what I used to use. Back in 2018 was when I first started coloring my hair. And I used Arctic Fox at the time. I did it myself for a year, and then I went and started getting it done in a salon. But I'm basically reverting back to what I tried the first time around that I did it. So we should all temper our expectations. My hair is not going to look as good as it did when I used to get it done by Britt. Because I'm just doing it myself at home. But it will be more affordable for me. Hey, my hair's super short. Doesn't really matter. Yeah. Pink, very true to color. It's funny. I was looking up examples of people dyeing their hair like peach and coral pink, like orangish pink, because that's what I kind of want. And all the posts were people being like, I wanted it to be bubblegum pink. Like people wanting like a blue or pink, being like, how do I fix this? And I was just like, wait, no, that's exactly what I want. I guess it's not what they wanted, but trade. Speaking of smells, tried Overtone. Could not stand the smell around my head all the time. Do any smell good? No smell. I'm not sure what Overtone is. Also, I need to actually turn some abundance in here. But anything that's gonna change your hair color is gonna be kind of stinky for better or for worse. I feel like Arctic Fox smells really good, but it's a very strong smell. Temporary, don't bleach your hair type. Ah. Looked up salon pricing for the first time in years. Yeah, it's one of those things. I'm happy to do my hair at home because I'm not that fussed if I ruin it. Like I'm not gonna. It's not like I'm gonna have like wonky hair for prom or anything like that. Like if I do my hair and it turns out weird, my hair grows super fast. I've also done it before. I'm happy with like a B+ performance in terms of how my hair turns out. I don't have my heart set on like a specific tone of color. Whenever I cut it, I don't have my heart set on like a super specific shape or anything like that. I'm just kind of there to mess around. I hope this is enough. I didn't realize for a while that my abundance bag was full. But hopefully we did it. Yep, 7,200 unalloyed abundance. 3 minutes, no problem. Can't really be mad at that. Wow, those are expensive. I was like, what if I use those for my chapel? You know, as like pews. I could have them as benches, but like they're spendy. They are pretty spendy. I have the mounts. I have the Mog. I don't really care about the profession knowledge. Fused Vitality is bop too. I finished my fishing skill farm on my priest, more or less. I have both toys. I don't know, maybe I'll just hold it in case I decide that I want more copies of the decor, I suppose. I don't actually know what that's for now that we mention it. I wonder if it'll be hard to get a kill on this rare because people will be coming to the abundance and they'll be killing it on their way by. I might need to camp this rare if I want this one specifically dead. Gotta figure out how to train myself not to try and put stuff on the auction house first thing in the morning. What's wrong with putting stuff on the auction house first thing in the morning? Do you just feel like you should be posting it during prime time instead? Because you could do both. You could post it in the morning and you could come and do a cancel scan around prime time and post it again. Not enough buyers, too many undercutters. Yeah, that's fair. What if you're the undercutter and you just undercut all the live long day? Hi, Scarlet. How you doing? Do I really want to wait for this one? We also have 2 more rares in this zone aside from this one that we could be camping. I think I'll wait for this one. I think we got time. We have the sub goal bar back. Yeah. I put my finger on the scale in our favor as well. I nudged it a little closer. We are at 746 of 775. Less 19 to go. Indeed, it's a you are not in traffic, you are traffic situation. As long as you're at the front of the traffic. Have a great afternoon. Off to work I go in the new zone. See you later. Have a great day. What do you have planned at 775 subs? I'm gonna dye my hair. I'm gonna make it pink. Actually, you know what's gonna happen is I'm probably gonna mess it up and I'm gonna make it orange. I'm gonna come out here with like orange. What's orange? Orange Crush. Orange Crush colored hair. I don't know, for a moment I just couldn't think of anything that was bright orange. I have so many things that I can say about like green or blue. Gonna enter. Yeah, I'm gonna enter. I'm gonna be Madam Carrot Top is what's gonna happen. Do you know if there's an add-on that changes your prices? Bought stacks, price changed on them as I needed more. You need to refresh it. I don't think anything is going to live update that without you refreshing. It's because you're buying things on the region-wide marketplace, and anybody in your whole region, all of North America, or all of EU, buying out the rest of them that were at that given price will force the price to update to the new price. Or anybody posting them below that will bump it down. And it's completely region-wide, so the only way to get the latest price is by refreshing. I think. Carrot Nutty Games. I love Moose. From Moosey Nutty Games. We gotta go outside with him later and, like, escort him out there, because I pulled him inside early. I didn't want him just, like, hanging out loose in the yard antagonizing a bear. Not that he would, but, like, I don't know if Moose really would know what to do with a bear. Every time he's seen one so far, he just kind of stares. And I really don't know what he's thinking, so I pulled him inside, but I think the poor dog kind of has to go. How are the kitties? They're doing good. They're yellow or Tuna's yellow right now. He should be looking less yellow by tomorrow, but they got dunked yesterday. And their Sweet got deep cleaned, and I gave him a little hug, a little cuddle, and they're getting their food. I miss them. They're fun. I like hanging out in there. Anytime that I feel like I'm gonna just like doom scroll, I'm like, well, I may as well go do it in the kitty bathroom so that I can hang out with them while I'm on my phone. VIP suite now clean. It's a lot of work, but it's also like kind of satisfying. I know that like bleach fumes are not good for you, and it's probably not good to like clean with stuff that harsh all the time, but darn does it get stuff clean. It's kind of fun to just like swing the windows wide open, ventilate the hell out of it, and just like actually like bleach pop something. It makes them look sparkling. It's probably not that great on your stuff, but I have like ancient linoleum and like a sink from the 60s, so I think it's fine. If anything, it makes it look new. Some days I steam mop it instead of bleaching, but it was hot yesterday, so I didn't want to do that. I'm waiting. As soon as I've been waiting a while, I feel like I've got sunk costs. I can't just leave. Sink from 1627. Yeah, maybe. Hey, it works. Sinks have a very straightforward job. I feel like all I ask from like a bathroom sink is that it not be cracked and that it like drain normally. And also not be annoying to clean. Like, I love the look of a vessel sink, but also I don't, because who needs extra crevices to dust? Are you kidding? Just stick it in the counter like a normal person. Exercise in the dirt from your house. Also, good morning. Good morning. Yeah, satisfying. Honestly, the steam mop gets things like super sparkling too. Although I feel like if I wasn't trying to manage the ringworm, I probably would not be cleaning as much as I am. As fun as the steam mop is, I don't know if I would be pulling it out if I didn't feel like I had to. Bless the robot vacuum for keeping the floors clean. It's doing the Lord's work over here. Sink seems simple until you use one that's too short for its faucet or angled wrong to splash water on you. Yeah. All this excess cleaning, will it be nice to kind of let things go for a bit? At least, I mean, I can lean on the robot vac, so like the floors will stay vacuumed and mopped. And once the cats are free, the robot vac can get into their room, so the only thing I would need to do is like their counters and stuff. But yeah, it'll be nice to kind of be able to chill in laundry and like, I don't know, re-wear clothes for a day or two. I'm normally the kind of person that, especially if it's just like a pair of pants or something you didn't sweat in, I don't wash it after every time I wear it. But anything that I wore in the cat room or anything that I wore interacting with the cats needs to be washed so you don't become what they call a fomite. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but it's the person who's walking around sprinkling pathogens, I guess. Carrying spores without being personally infected by them. Maybe that's it. Yeah, I don't know. It's a word that came up a lot. Wanted a robot vac. Our floors have so much on them. Feels like it would take forever or fail. It will map the house, and it can go around things. It takes longer for it to navigate around furniture. I usually like to kind of walk through the house before I start it and like put chairs up and stuff just to make it a little faster and let it get under tables and stuff, but you certainly don't have to. It'll get around any obstacle it wants. It just won't clean under that thing. The real sticker is if you have like a lot of floors to your house, like if you've got like multiple floors, your robot vac's not going to do that without you like it's possible for it to do multiple floors if you like carry it and then have like separate settings for it, but it sounds like a real pain in the butt. A lot of people that are like RoboVac enthusiasts will end up getting a second one for a second floor if they have one. But I'm on one level here. Fomites and vectors. So what's the difference? Actually, I guess I can Google this. Also, I killed my rare, so I can go camp a different rare. If I'm a fomite, what does that mean? Fomite versus vector. I want to know what the words mean so I can use them right and not sound dumber than I normal. I have a Roborock. I have like a low to mid-range Roborock that was on sale at one point. Like it a lot. Works great. It's not going to get things as clean as like an obsessive deep clean, but it's not supposed to. It's just supposed to maintain most of the. It just cuts down the amount of dog hair around, which I appreciate. What is the difference? A vector is a living organism that helps transmit infectious agents between hosts. They can either carry the pathogens passively, which is what I would be doing with spores, or support their growth and development, which I guess is what I would be doing if I got infected with it, making them a critical link in the chain of disease transmission. That's a vector. A fomite... Oh, I see. And then a fomite is a non-living object that becomes contaminated with pathogens, serving as a bridge for their transfer between people. So I would not be a fomite. My clothes would be, potentially. Because I am, according to rumor, a living organism. I see. Fomites passively enable the spread of infectious agents by acting as surfaces or items that come into contact. So, like, if my socks picked it up in their room, and then I wore the socks everywhere, and I'm just sprinkling it off my socks, then my socks are fomites, and I am just a fomite transportation organism. If I get it, then I'm a vector. Well, this is fun. Being a vector sounds much cooler. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Saw some ads for RoboVacs that have a self-clean station. Mine has a docking station where it empties itself into a bag, and that feels essential to me because otherwise you would be messing with it so much and coming into contact with a lot more of the dirt. Mine will mop, but I don't have one that, like, dries the mop pads or, like, washes them. And that would be cool, but I feel like also maybe not necessary. I feel like if I was, like, rich, I would do that for fun, but, like, it's not. I just put the mop pads in my regular laundry, and I just get them wet before I run it on the mop cycle, and that's fine. The command doesn't work anymore. I need to shut down my, affiliate links. They're all messed up. I don't. I've run into some account issues. Only had a Roomba years ago, did not self-empty. That's a game changer. Yeah. Apparently Roomba's not the, not the bee's knees and not the last word in robot vacs anymore. Just need one for cat hair. So much cat hair. I used to think that I couldn't get one because I had too much pet hair from my dog. And now that I have one, I see I was being silly, and that's exactly why I need one. I figured it would just fill up the bag super fast, but they can kind of compress hair into the bag they empty into pretty well. They'll get that thing, like, quite heavy and full. Because you wouldn't, I mean, you would believe it if you had a dog that was double-coated, but you wouldn't believe how much Moose can shed. And I brush him outside every chance I get. I take that dog outside. I got an undercoat rake. I got an equa groomer. I brush the daylights out of that guy, and it feels like there's no end, like, with brushing out his undercoat. Like, there's no amount that I can take off that will be the end. I feel like I could keep going until he's bald. Like, it just keeps coming out. Got ringworm from playing with farm kitties. My mom didn't realize until we traveled to another city like 2 weeks later. Yeah. Any situations in your house where the RoboVac has to transition between hardwood and carpet? We have rugs, and the vac will run onto the rug. It'll get on the rugs and it'll clean those. It treats those as carpet, so it senses that it's on a rug, and then it, like, amps up the suction so that it can kind of vacuum off of them, and it does a pretty good job. It does a decent job of getting surface hair off the rugs. It also, it's funny, we have, like, little transition, like, bumps between different areas of hard floor in the house, and the vacuum has figured out where those are, and it takes, like, a little running, like, because it knows it has to, like, get over the bump. And it's funny that it's like, okay, I gotta do this. It's like watching a kid try to, like, leap over a river. I have killed all the rares that I wanted to kill over here. I think I can clean up my bags and then maybe get on my priest to camp Dame Bloodshed. Midsummer's gonna be starting pretty soon here. We're just minutes away from Midsummer. Equa Groomers are magic. I have a knockoff one. Get so much out of my cat. Oh, I never thought of using them on a cat. I wonder if the cats would hate it. How you doing? Miss you when you were so close to home in PDX. How is the new place? It's good. It's real good. I love it here. It's like, even when I'm having the worst day ever, I can kind of go out into my yard and I can be like, yeah, this is the life. I've made it. This is happily ever after. I could become a bajillionaire and I still wouldn't want to move. I love it. I love it a lot. I'm getting on my priest. I'm gonna go camp Dame Bloodshed. That's right. Apparently they mimic a cat's tongue. Many of them love it. My kitten likes it. Gets overstimulated fast with brushing. Yeah, I'll have to try that on them sometime. I can totally see Tiki being like, whoa, what is that? What are you doing? Hold on. Let's talk about this. Probably no brush sharing until after we're clear of ringworm home. Oh my gosh. I kind of wish I could just time travel to, like, late July when we're hopefully done with all of this. Where's that mog from on your warrior? Part of it is BFA questing armor. Part of it is from the Zolomon rep vendor. Crown of the lowest speaker, and then shoulders are for Voidlight Marl off of the Zolomon rep vendor. I love that crown. I think it's so cool. Okay. Oh, I got all kinds of stuff over here too. What are we doing today? Just getting on. My friend upgraded my computer for my birthday. 5080 and an AMD 9800 X3D. Nice. Oh, you're cooking. I am fighting rares for chances at mounts. No mount drops yet, but I've managed to completely clear out the 2 zones I needed on one character. And Midsummer is going to start in just minutes here. We're 2 minutes away from the beginning of Midsummer Fire Festival, so I'm probably going to do a Nahun queue for a chance at the new mount, I believe. If you've searched Midsummer, Sun Festival's Painted Rock is new this year, and that looks like a drop from a Hoon, so I'm guessing I need to do that at least once. And then we can also take a look at the, just the festival and the vendors and see if there's anything else new that I want to be, like, looking at collecting this year. It's that time of year already. I don't need any rares here except for Dame Bloodshed. I cannot look out of a certain window anymore without a ground squirrel jumping up and demanding peanuts. Tiki and Toon, I'll see you both when you're 36-year-old tax-paying adults, right? They're babies. They're gonna be big babies. They're so sweet, though. I was sure that after having to isolate them and then also just, like, all of this treatment and all these pills. The pills they just eat now. The trick is making sure that one cat doesn't snake both pills, because that would be bad. The pills, we just put a little bit of wet food on them. We give it to them first before they get their actual dinner, and they're just such little goblins that they'll just gobble it up, which is great. They don't love the baths, though. What mount is that? This is the Vibrant Petalwing. This is one of the mounts that can drop from rares in Herondar. It is a close color twin of the Brilliant Petalwing, which I also have, which is the meta achievement mount. So there's they're both kind of variations in pink and blue and green, but there's another one that's from Light Up the Night as well, which is probably easier. Light Up the Night's not super easy, but is probably more reliable than trying to make Herondar drop a specific mount. Googled, they said it takes up to 6 weeks to treat, keeping you in my prayers. Right? We're already a couple of weeks in, so that's something. That's something. We're not still on day 1. Oh, man. I had, like, a note on my phone where I had, like, kept track of, like, the first day that they got their internal meds and the first day that they did, like, their first chlorhexidine bath and then their first sulfur dip, and not actually that bad. It's just, like, a lot of cleaning, and it's like I miss them. Like, I want them to be able to free roam, but, like, I can't give them free access to things that are hard to disinfect right now. I need to keep them in places that are easy to disinfect. I can't let them back on their cat tree. I steamed the daylights out of it, so I'm not throwing it out, but I can't just let them climb all over it until it's until they're done. What do they have? They have ringworm. They have ringworm. It happens. It happens. But they're getting over it slowly. Good morning, Hazel and chat. How go rares? Good morning, Dougie Fresh. It's going pretty good. I got, like, a clean sweep already. We're only an hour in, and I already, like, full cleared both zones on my warrior to start. I am waiting for Dame Bloodshed here, and then Love is in the Air. Midsummer should be starting basically now. Midsummer should be up. I guess I could see. Let me, like, make sure that all the things is on for a start. And it is. Holidays. That's just this fishing tournament. Maybe if I reload. 5 of 8? Yeah, 5 of 8. It's live, active, queuing up for the new boss. Boss is listed, but it says noon. Oh. Let me look. Frost Lord Ahoon. Mine looks like I could queue. I guess I haven't tried yet. I want to wait for this. I want to wait for this rare. Although I guess it won't take me very long, will it? Well, I'd like to heal it randomly. I want to do this rare just for a chance at the pet that she drops. Fighting the Frost Lord now. Yes. Yeah, maybe it was just having a hard time scraping together people out of the queue times. I want to see what other goodies, and I'm trying to do it without going to the vendor. I'm sure I can just go to the vendors. Specific holiday needs to be active. It doesn't have it up yet. What if we just search Midsummer in the various things? It doesn't. These are the 4 pets. What about toys? We have the toys. What about Mogs? sets, maybe? Midsummer? No. I'm sure there is stuff. Just haven't seen it yet. Could also wow ahead and go poke around and see. I'm excited to try for that mount. We're gonna do our at least 1 queue per day. I'll have to remember to queue for it even on days that I'm not streaming, just in case. You never know. Can't miss out on it. Do we have Midsummer? Midsummer Fire Festival 2026. Can you believe we're like halfway through 2026? I think that's literally today. We're halfway through. Maybe we're already halfway through. Maybe that was like a week ago. Alright, new changes. We got a quest and a mount. Pick up tutorial initial quests. They will turn into dailies. The Frost Lord Ahun has a new intro quest. Pick up the Tail of the Frost Lord at a major city. Mount is a chance to drop from Ahun. Very first Midsummer Fire Festival mount. I guess that's true. We never had a Midsummer Fire Festival mount before. Let's see. Vendor only items. We have a Summer Sun Blossom Illusion. Like a weapon illusion. I wonder if that's in my illusions. Appearances. Items. Weapon enchantments. Oh, hey, it's red. Oh, you can't search for those. 6:30 or 7:1. Can't believe it for sure. Stop. Traveling in August for holidays. Want to speed up until I can do that. Yeah. I'm mad the time is going too fast, but I also want to fast forward like a month. I'm sure it'll come by anyway. Alright. There are Sun Festival's flame totems, back piece totems that can only be equipped by Tauren. Oh, the larger one can only be equipped by Tauren, I see. There's also... Oh, there's cool vendor items. Oh, a lot of the Tauren stuff that we got on Trading Post, it looks like there are Sun Festival versions of it on vendors that also have a chance to drop for Ahun. Just looking at the Wowhead guide here. And then there are new bonfires in Midnight Zones. Okay. Alright. Well, let's start by queuing up. Here, I'll healer queue. And I will healer spec, although I don't know if anyone will need much healing. We'll see. There's a vendor in Silverman near the Trading Post. Oh, okay. Let's go look. I want to know how many blossoms I'm going to need for all the new stuff that I'm going to want. Let's just all pretend I didn't fly into that thing. Near the Trading Post. 220 gear. This is Trading Post adjacent. Ah. Over here. How dare my healer queue not be instant? What do you mean? The event just came up. Do people not need healers? What's going on? How dare they? Okay. 2200 and I was up to date. Okay. Quest.
In the skies above. Set them aflame as tribute to honor.
There's another quest. Yes, please. Give me my 15 blossoms. At least you're not getting them one at a time. I had a mild heart attack at 2200. Oh wow, lots of new stuff. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So these things I think have a chance to drop from Ahun as well. I don't know if it's like daily or weekly or spammable or what on alts. Here, let's see how this first one goes. Because there's all kinds of stuff on that vendor. The wrap dropped for me as well. I'm assuming that the mount is first run per day per account, just based on how these things normally go. I don't know that for a certainty, though. It also would probably just be a better chance first run per day per account, and not like... Well, I don't know. I don't know if we know yet. It's way more blossoms than I thought for new stuff. Let me make a little pile of my blossoms. Alright, here's a Ahun. I'm just gonna PI myself and it'll just hit somebody. What if I just get them out on the very first day? That would be pretty cute. I could see myself repeating Ahun once on each of my max level alts just to get Because the blossoms are warbound. So any blossoms that you get in your alts, you could sort of like pool them all for your common cause. And just doing like the intro quest on the alt might be worth. You know, you just get 15 here and there. We'll see, because he normally drops a thing that you turn into somebody for like a chunk of blossoms. I want to look into that. That used to be good for repeating on alts. Multiple pieces allow for several slots, mixing and matching. Gotcha. That would be a good clip for sure. I wonder if the move is not to buy any of the Mog from the vendors until closer to the end of the event, because if you're doing a Hoon every day anyways and you might be getting Mog drops directly, you could be saving yourself like hundreds of blossoms per item. They might just be on the vendor as a form of bad luck protection. It might be the case that we don't actually need to like buy all of those. Yeah. I probably should have saved my PI for this part. It occurs to me. Bought it anyway already. Warbound Blossoms. Hallelujah. Warbound Blossoms from day one. We didn't have to complain for a week to get it to repeat. Can we finish this, or are we gonna two-phase it? Man. I'm gonna be here for a sec. 6 daily account quests, 10 blossoms each. There's new quests, right? There's new Ignite the Skies, Fly Through Sun Blossoms. Maybe it's because I was just complaining about not having skywriting quests strike back as a daily. And then I'm sure there's also just like collecting bonfires everywhere for big bunches of blossoms. Tricky to not know how many I'm gonna need. Normally I like to, early in an event, just kind of go grind out all that I'm gonna need, but if I'm gonna get some of the stuff to drop off of the boss, I'm probably gonna do this on a few characters just for science. Alright. I looted him. Oh, a bunch of people got... Oh, they got the Sun Festival's painted wrap is what they got out of theirs. My Satchel of Chilled Goods also had the painted wrap. It looks like maybe that's guaranteed for your first run. I think all 5 people in that group got it. It's just a little cloak, though. Interesting. Okay, so there was no single turn-in quest. Maybe that's once in general and not just like once per season. Or maybe they just didn't do it this year. So that's good to know. I want to try a Hoon and an alt and see if their bag has Mog. I'm not expecting their bag to have a mount, but if I do like a couple alts and their bags have like nothing, then that's a good piece of data to have. Ignite the Skies quest bugged? Nothing in the sky, Silverman calendar? Well, I guess the alts that I would be doing it on don't have healer specs to queue in. Science! Yeah, Midsummer is starting today. Evening, Hazel and chat. Good evening, Mrs. Rock Guru. Sun Blossom isn't working, nothing in the sky. Maybe they'll get it sorted out quickly. It's pretty new. 0 purple at my alts, have 10 of them, only on the first run. You've done 10 alts already? Holy smokes, it's only been, maybe it's been up longer for a different region. I'm thinking it's only been up for 13 minutes. Holy moly. I guess I could tank queue. I don't have tank stuff. How long is the DPS queue, I guess? It says 2 minutes. Check the vendor. What do you mean, no decor? They haven't done decor for holidays yet, have they? I wonder why. Have they done decor for holidays? I sort of understand why they didn't do it for the trading post. You use like 10 hours? Ah, gotcha. So it looks like I could do this. If I could do this.
skies above.
Think they actually want to keep seasonal
Set
stuff
them
in the shop?
aflame
Yeah, maybe.
as tribute to Anshe.
Hasn't been much holiday decor, if any, famously none for Christmas. I think the thing that the excuse that we made, or at least that I made around Wintervale time, was that it was still in early access at that time. It wasn't properly released.
What brings you to my fire?
Yeah, I don't see anything to fly through, actually. Flying through Sun Blossoms over Silvermane. Do I just not know what they look like, or is that just like giga bugged? People were saying this is bugged. I mean, I'm happy to have recolors of the trading post sets, especially because I didn't buy the trading post sets this time around, so getting a color from a holiday is always fun. I do like that. Yeah, I think that one maybe not working so good. What about bonfires and alts? That's probably the move.
Yes.
I don't want to do a fire eater. Wait, can I not do bonfires and alts? Oh, I can. Oh no, it's worth it. I wonder. Oh, I probably. You know what? I have Warband completed quest not shown. That's why. Oh, DPSQ. Jake FX1, thank you very much for the 49-month resub. Happy first day of summer. Happy first day of summer to you. Oh, I wonder if.
Farewell.
I feel like I did this. Yeah, well. I wonder if I had if my lack of tracking Warband completed quests was limiting me before. Flowers shown on Moonguard. Maybe just take a minute for them to get that sorted out. I gotta remember how this all works. We're fighting ads and trying not to get kicked up by the icicles. That's what we're doing. Also, I should probably try to get my cooldowns back. 2 minutes were 30 seconds left, was what I had found. So I should be fine because I get some CDR. Because I'm going to want to be able to burst on the crystal thing. What is that helmet? It's the crown of the Loa speaker. Isn't it incredible? Look at me, I'm legendary. It's from the Zul'Aman rep vendor. If you were jealous, you know, and you wanted one. Big dumb hat. I wonder if it's the biggest helm available to me. It's certainly the biggest one I've seen in terms of just sheer, I don't know, lack of aerodynamicness. Odd, since the decor catalog has categories for at least some holidays. Decor catalog. They have style that has seasons, but I don't know if those are holidays. Almost as high as a dwarf with that hat. The experience bonus, forgot about that. Oh, frozen core time. Why can't I hit it? Oh, you have to jump up here? I've been arranged my entire life. I've never known this. Has it been like this for the whole history of the game? I missed out on some good DPS time. Oopsies. I think it'll be okay. I think we're gonna kill it anyway. I've literally never been... Oh no. I've literally never been a melee on this fight. Oh. Oh, we did it. Okay, it counts. Whew. Sweat. Not just me with melee range changing. I figured I could fight it over here. I didn't realize I needed to climb up a mountain. So, you get a bag. Just burning blossoms. I betcha that you're not gonna get cosmetics past your first kill per day. Based on what Blackian was saying in chat, and also based on what I've seen here. It also seems like the painted wrap is kind of your guarantee for your first piece. I wonder if they like kind of go on a cycle. It's still not a bad idea to do this on different characters, just because you're gonna get, it's just an easy batch of blossoms. 20 blossoms for that, plus like 15 for queuing it. I'll probably still do it on my other character. Under theme, holiday and event, remember seeing Hello's End Winter Veil in there somewhere? Maybe while I was editing my house. Oh, maybe. I wonder if it could be an add-on too.
Can I be of aid?
I want to look at the vendor again.
eternal sun guides us.
Oh, yeah.
What
Yeah.
can I do for you?
Right. I wonder if they're just gonna drop in order like day by day kind of thing. Are there enough days for each thing to drop one at a time? I bet you, well, I guess these things, the illusion, maybe I should save up for the weapon illusion. Flamebrand is a two-handed sword. There's some pretty cool stuff. Blossoms are warbound, yes, they are. The totems are 300. And they include a smaller one that anybody can wear and a larger one that requires a Tauren or High Mountain Tauren.
Strength.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep sending them to my priest and keep them stacked up in one spot. I could also, if I wanted to, just like warbank them, but I feel like I'm gonna forget about them in the warbank. I want to keep them in somebody's bags. Send mail to Inksy. If I wanted to farm blossoms... Oh, maybe you have to warbank them, because you cannot mail items at a limited duration. Tell me you can warbank them. Imagine if they made them warbound, but you can't actually send them around. That would be so funny. So close. Warband bank. Okay, you can put them in your warband bank. That's gonna be the answer then. There we go. I think your hat should be bigger. Honestly, it's too small. I can barely even see where I am. Woo! No mount got the scythe. Oh, grats! Halfway point of stream. I should get up. I will be right back. Puppy. I've been talking a big game for ages about adding more cat videos to the adding more cat videos to the BRB screen. I haven't done it yet. I gotta piece some of them together. Alright. What am I gonna do? What do I want to save up for? The vendor and Ahun items. Basically the Sun Festival stuff. Hang on. I'll do one more round of Ahun. I don't think it's gonna drop me anything, but it'll be good for blossoms. Vendor only. Oh man. So the totems are vendor only. The illusion is vendor only, and the weapons. Totem, weapons, and illusion. So those things I need to save up blossoms for. Gotcha. Alright. Let me queue up for Ahun. This character also could stand to do the kitty cat if it comes up. Hello, Jedi Bob. How you doing? Thank you so much for your Sporefall guide. My guild's super casual, and we use that to kill it on our first night. Oh, nice! Congrats. Yeah, he's not so scary. He's not so bad. How much moral you got? Let me see. Here, I'll pull it all into one so that I don't have to do math. 19,111. Just shy of 20k right now. I have been spending it as I get it, though. Illusion, top priority for me. I want it all. Yeah, so I'm not going to buy any of the armor until the end of the event, but I can buy the weapon illusion, the weapons, and the totems. I want to save up for the totems. Those were like 300, right? Haven't been spending any, and I have 171k. Woo! Miss Marlionaire indeed. Yeah, I've been spending it. There's a lot of stuff that I still need for it. I still don't have enough Slayer's Duellum rep, the PvP area rep from Voidstorm, to buy like the mounts or the pet from out there. Kind of slacking. Don't even have 2k. What the heck? Doing rares is the only reason I really have some. I get some from doing my weeklies, but for the most part, I just get Marl from fighting rares for mounts. When I eventually get to 8 of 8 rares for mounts, I'm gonna be in trouble because then I'm not gonna be getting any more Marl. Oh, my last class to 90. Let's check in on how close we are to sub goal. We're halfway through stream. We are at 738 of 775. Wait, I feel like it fell off. I guess maybe some ended. Oh man. Evoker, of course. Decor. I've been buying decor, but not really copies of decor. I feel like I've only bought one of any given thing. I've been afraid to like decorate too much with marl or decor that costs marl because I know I'm not going to want to spend the marl to get copies of it. I still need like mogs and stuff, I think. Certainly mounts. I want to check on, speaking of marl, ATT, I want to check on my all the things list. Void light marl. Here we go. Oh, are we having a mount off? Do I have a, oh wait, no, MERS up, never mind. I was gonna see, I have an add-on that like lets me like sync mount to target, which is really good for like mount comparisons. Crafted dragonflight ones are expensive, yeah. Dragonflight has a lot of expensive inscription decor crafting. But they're nice ones, but they're spendy. Lots of books. Darn it. Okay, no luck. Well, good to know. Hi. I'm waiting for my queue. I wonder if I should put, if I'm just like flying around waiting anyway and also doing rares, I wonder if I should get handy notes turned on. Make sure I have handy notes Midsummer. Either that or candy buckets. Candy buckets can probably do it, right? I don't have candy buckets on right now, though. Oh, no, I do. It's turned on C. I made so much money with those books when Housing came out. I was low-key scamming. Wish they'd add decor to the trading post. I would like it, but also I would want you to be able to either get extra copies with gold or, in an absolute pipe dream universe, just have as many copies as you want. You know, imagine if you just got one thing and then you were able to use copies of it. What a world that would be. It's not the world that we're living in, but it would have been nice. I'm going to find... I want to see my map. I want to turn on candy buckets. I did. Oh, is it not in date? I might need to, get handy notes Fire Festival then. Browse. Fire Fest. Handy notes Midsummer Fire Festival. I guess look at the one that's got like more. They're both updated. They sound very similar. We'll turn candy buckets off. We'll turn handy notes on, and then I'll probably need to reload again to pick up the new one that I just got. I just want to mark the midnight fires on my map so that I can get them while I'm doing rares. I need as many blossoms as I can get. Here, I'll turn all the things off. Midsummer? Summer Festival. That's the one. That's just rare scanner. That's map pins. That's all the things. Normally I would see it. Don't tell me handy notes is not up to date. Timmy Tech TV with 5 gift subs. Holy smokes, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Squeaking closer to our goal. Total of 10 in the channel. Recommend you start in Stormwind and Orgrimmar. I just wanted to get them on my map. I wanted to pick up fires while I was doing Midnight Rares for mounts. I wanted to just like, because I know there are, I guess I can, oh, you know what? They're just on my map. Never mind. I'm just gonna, I don't need an icon. I can just go find it. That's fine. contribution to the bank here. Thank you very much. Only 30 subs away. Add-on that puts all the icons in Silver Moon. That is an add-on. That one is called City Guide. If you're still lacking subs in December when I get my new job, I'll give them. Miss the old purple hair days sometimes. Nice. Candy bucket works. I tried that. I don't know why mine wasn't going. Maybe I need to. Oh, I think I might know actually. I think I might know what I did wrong. This one first.
We are united in
Here, we can pick this up just to have it.
fair skies and strong winds.
I am so happy that blossoms are warbound. Makes this so much nicer. I know what I did. I was not loading out-of-date add-ons. That's what I wasn't doing. Definitely convinced a lot of people to do the summer event. I have a 9-minute wait now as a DPS. Definitely just me. I'm pretty powerful. Everyone heard. Hazel said Fire Festival started. Do I have a thing now? Candy buckets. Let's try it again. I'm reloading my feed off. Also, I open my talents every single time. There is a new drop mount. It's a Sun Festival Painted Rock. Chance from a Hoon. I tried already. I didn't get it. But I'm doing them again anyways, just for the blossoms of it all. Don't tell me Candy Buckets doesn't have the new ones. Yeah, once per day per account. That's my thinking as well. Mount Sun Festival Painted Rock. Let me see. Is that what it's called? Sun Festival's Painted Rock. That's the one. A couple new zones were bugged re-blossomed. Yeah, pretty looking mount. No luck for me today. But somebody will be getting lucky. He wasn't updated. Oh, well. I did see... Yeah, the Honor the Flame quest does show up on the map, so I guess I can look the old-fashioned way. Ignite the Skies did not work for me. I tried it in Silverman. It was not working for me. They might need to do a little bit of resetting or restarting or bug fixing or something. While I sit in this 9-minute queue, we should check for rares and make our way to the fire just for some extra blossoms, because we got vendor items that we're gonna want. Silvermoon version bugs, Stormwind version works. Yeah, I guess I don't know if I really need to do them. They're a source of blossoms, but like you can also just do bonfires. Wait. Bonfires give you a decent amount. Might be a good chance just to do a big tour. Plus, I'm getting a few extra from doing this. I need a pet. I need a hunter pet. Alright. I was gonna save my cooldowns, but I can use Beast of Wrath. That's fine. That's fine. Best thing from Midsummer, the Flower Weapon Illusion. I haven't seen it yet. Maybe I should save up and get that first. I tried to look at it in my illusion window, but then I got bored of looking for it. and I never did preview it on the website, so maybe I should just save up and buy it, and then I can see it. I could see myself using that on my priest. Oh my god, Bob Hazel. What do you mean? Who's Bob? Bob, your uncle? Missing so many of these cosmetics. Looked at the quartermaster. So a lot of those things on the quartermaster also drop from a Hoon. You don't need to... You will probably get a lot of those if you're doing a Hoon every day. The weapons, weapon illusion, and back pieces, like the totem back pieces, are, I think, vendor only. Wowhead has them broken down into categories. Those things, I think, are vendor only, and you'll need blossoms for them, but you don't have to buy all the sets, because you'll probably get at least a bunch of it. Oh, it's a ponytail. Thought you had a bob. No. I don't think I'm skilled enough to cut a bob for myself at home. It's usually a ponytail with me. Kaza darling, thank you for the 36-month resub. Happy 3 years. Morning Hazel, happy Sunday. Good morning. Happy 3-year sub anniversary. Or most of it, because you got 14 days. Yeah, if it wants to drop like a... If it wants to drop a piece every day, I think that'll be fine. Oh, my pet's dead. Uh-oh. Here, I'm gonna lust us now. That'll help. Hopefully we can one-face this. Wow, my pets can't... My pets are getting no path available. They don't want to climb the little thing. That's gonna be annoying. Oh dear. I think we're gonna have to two-phase this because I can't kill command. My pet doesn't know how to get up there. That's okay. One more phase. Hunter pet tanking the boss. Also, you cannot use their attacks on the core. Nicely done, Blizz. This might need a couple of hot fixes. This might be what I get for playing something the moment it comes out. You're saying your pet's had cold feet? Not cold enough. Oh, my pet is tanking the boss. Maybe that's why it died. Don't know how it is for US, but EU, the second quest in the new quest line, bugged. I wonder if there's achievements for doing the new, let's look at holidays. World events. Midsummer. I wonder if there's an achievement for new bonfires. Flame Warden. Midnight. There is an achievement for new bonfires. Should be pretty easy, though. Also, apparently I never finished doing Flame Warden of a lot of places, so maybe I could get some achievements while I'm also farming my blossoms here. Holy moly. I've been lazy. I have not been an achievement girly so far. Oh man, we might be here for a while. Because I still can't kill command, and I lusted the first round, and we only got like a third of it off with lust. One skill that just doesn't deal damage to the core on my melee. Maybe if I beast cleave. Farming the points good for leveling characters? Yeah. Be something. Yeah, I guess if you're gonna be flying around anyways, it doesn't matter which character you're doing it on. I could take my druid. I could take Catmint. My new one. My Harrier druid. Man, we're three-phasing this. That's wild. I think it's partly due to it just not working quite right. Like the hitbox is a bit funky. Imagine you came in here and you had like 2 or 3 BM hunters, you would just be doomed. Going melee, maybe your pet will join. I got bumped out. I tried that. It knocked me back. Maybe if I try and like walk around the thing, but I don't know if my pet would follow me to melee. We'll see. This will happen eventually. I'm mostly just here for blossoms, man. I wonder if I'm gonna get that festival mount this year. We've got 2 weeks, right? Yeah, we got 2 full weeks of Fire Festival. 14 days. Pet died again. Alright. No, my pet's not gonna come up here. What if I dismiss my pet? It's gonna die anyway, but what if I dismiss my pet and I resummon it while standing up here? Oh, it's too late. It's a good idea, though. Oh, plus this character I guess has never done... yeah. One time more band bonus shards of Ahoon. Turn that in. Oh, I tripped. Gotta add this Hearthstone to my Hearth collection.
Peace, friend. How may I aid you?
Well, this is gonna be trouble for... Hopefully they fix that, because if I end up doing this... I'm probably not gonna do it on a ton of characters. We'll probably... yeah, want to just do bonfires for blossom farming. I mean, it's an easy 42 blossoms to just kind of like log in, do your daily queue here, and it wouldn't take too long per character. Tried summoning my pets up there, still doesn't work. Brutal. Well, I got to do something about that. I guess they don't have to, but hopefully they do something about that. Okay, I was checking for midnight rares, but I'm also gonna go... I may as well on this character while we're out here. Do, Flame Warden to midnight, you know? We're gonna get blossoms, get a couple achievement points. Seems like a perfectly fine place to start. Nice to hit something that my character can actually hit. What do you mean no path available? Without kill command, I am nothing. Any mail? No, no luck. Not yet. Ignite the Skies worked in Org, but not the Barrens. People were saying it was working better in Stormwind than Silvermoon. I wonder if some of them are just a bit wonky and need some love. Need some attention. Doesn't seem like you're getting Xmog drops in additional characters. Anecdotally, it seems like you get something, either better chance or a guarantee on your first character, and then it seems like nothing on follow-ups. It would be just... the reason to repeat it on alts would be for blossoms, it seems. And even then, probably not every day per alt, but just like once for the quest per alt. Alright. Honor the bonfire, you betcha. Flame Warden at midnight, so just one in Herondar, one in Voidstorm. Wouldn't mind flying by the rest of the rears. I do want to grind out the blossoms today, like on stream for that illusion though, actually. I want to see it. Better chance for the mana if you have the cosmetics already? That would surprise me. It would be cool, but it would surprise me. It would be the first time that it's worked like that, if that was the case, I think. Tiny vermin. One mount, please. Oh. Any luck? Nope, not that time. We'll skip right past the big scary elite ones. We can go check for this guy. Is Midsummer the best of the candy bucket style holidays? Because Hallow's End is like the traditional one, but Hallow's End, you have to either sit before you loot a bucket or you just get like trick-or-treated into a ghost. You know, they costume you, which is kind of annoying. Lunar Festival's fine, but Lunar Festival has a bunch of them like in dungeons. This might be the best one. Ignite the Skies bugged over calendar, only worked from Stormwind. I should go do it in Stormwind just to see what it looks like when it's working properly. I tried it in Silvermoon and I was thinking, I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for. I don't see any blossoms to fly through. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's my eyes. One mount, please. Nope, no luck. I wonder if Zolomon's gonna hold out on me. I think I like Lunar Festival best, but that might be Druid with easy access to Moonglade bias. Yeah, I can see it.
trouble, creature.
I remember I used to get in trouble trying to extinguish the enemy bonfire by Razor Hill, I think? Was that the one? There was one that would put Alliance players too close to Horde guards. And you would, like, die trying to do it. And I would fall for it every year. I think it might have been Razor Hill. Most of the time you can just kind of get in and out of the enemy bonfires and not have an issue, but that one was spooky. Thematically fits for Hell's End, slightly annoying to sit before every bucket. Yeah, I remember I had a bunch of macros to handle Hell's End. Because I would have a sit macro for before the bucket. I also had put some say chat into it because I'm annoying like that. I had like an emote that I would do. And then I had another one for like opening the handfuls. Oh, you know what else was annoying about Hell's End actually? Was that you would have so much candy and like penny pouches and just garbage and wands and masks in your bags. Like, Hell's End has to be the bag destroyer of a holiday. Gotta be. Cool if they did one that was skywriting targets 50 feet above the NPC. 87,000 squash lanes. Love is in the Air also had some bag clutter, but I feel like Hell's End is worse. Hell's End had a lot of stuff that doesn't even stack. Any mount drop? How many illusions, or pardon me, how many blossoms do I need for the illusion? It's 2 or 300. It might be 300. I had it open on Wowhead, but Wowhead kept launching like full page McAfee ads, so I killed it. Keep eating the candy until you puke was always fun. 250? 250 sounds good. We can do that. Worst is when you do those event bosses only for events and alts, and one day you decide to play them. Bag cleanup a real chore. I used to feel like that was a good indicator of when the last time I played that alt was based on what kind of garbage their bags were full of. Happened to me, and I was so confused why Wowhead was serving those hats. They're like terrifying. My pet is not dead. I have 2 pets. Guess it was. Alright, 1 mount, please. No. First alt, got a pet in the bag. Nice, nice. Those are old though. It's the new cosmetics that I would expect to be not repeated on alts. You can get some things, yeah. That's good to know. I wouldn't be surprised if it was the... Like if you could get like a Frost Scythe on an alt, for example. Oh, this one's up. Don't mind if I do. 1 mount, please. Zolomon hasn't coughed up anything yet. It will. I'm not going to let this zone win. That boss is going to win for sure. Check these 2 north ones and then we can go back, head to Herondar, check for rares out there, and also do the, we can do the fire out there too. I want to get Flame Warden to Midnight. I don't collect achievement points, but if I did, then I would want those 10 achievement points. It's not that I care, but if I did. Hazel, I think it's time to stop asking nicely for the mounts. It's time to demand. How would I demand it? Instead of 1 mount, please, it would be 1 mount right now. Alright. Mr. Lightwood Boar, you better drop a mount. Or else. How's that? Vaguely threatening. Time to threaten them. You better. Much better. Dun, 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 dun. Imagine if that worked. That would be so funny. No luck. to Herondor. That sounds like a person that wants achievement points. No way. I don't know how on earth I'm starting to get the achievement point sickness after all these years. I've played 17 years and not cared about them yet. I don't know why it's starting to slowly get me whenever there's like, oh, well, there's things like in front of me. Like, I'm not going to do hard things for achievements, but like if it's something that I might have wanted to do anyway, now I'm like, ooh, that might be 10 points. I blame you guys. Every once in a blue moon, I'll open my achievement tab on stream and someone will go, wow, and I'll go, uh-oh. My ego. Oh, no. Oh, no, don't feed it. Don't feed the beast. How many? It's not like a super impressive amount. I have 42,390. What does that put me data for Azeroth-wise? I think it's around time you started watching all the things. I feel like that's the one-way ticket to despair. I feel like that's where depression lies. That's a source of doom. I am funny number. I am rank 69. Nice. For achievement point score for a Lightbringer. Don't care about achievement points. Want it off my all the things menu list. You can take it off the list. You can. I don't think I track achievements and all the things. I think I went into all the things, and I just untracked achievements. You can just take them right off. If that's what you're looking to do. Honor the flame first. Honor the flame, and then we'll do a little lap of rares. Half that. Been playing since vanilla. Oh, guys, you're gonna, you're gonna. I need. Where is Mr. Internet to tell me that it's actually not that many? You can always rely upon Mr. or Mrs. Internet to be like, actually, that's not that good. Like, where are they? Stop being so pleasant and supportive. Where's the ego police? What are the max points do you have? I don't know. Feels like a lot.
Search for the path.
Mr. Internet out fishing. He would never. John Internet. Like the change where we don't have a mile to run to fight the holiday boss. Oh, that's a good point. Wait, how many points? 42,390. Hi, Hazel. With they'll keep adding them, yeah. I like to tell myself that my sweatiest gaming was before the achievement system came out, and that's why I'm behind. Well, I have 42,391. There we go. That's how you do it. That does help. All is well. All is well with the world. Let's do... I'm gonna check on these ones first, actually. Oh, I love being a Herondar on a Herondar mount. A Heroneer on a Herondar mount in Herondar. I just like matching. No idea where I compare my achievement points. Data for Azeroth can rank you in terms of all kinds of things if that's the kind of thing that floats your boat. Apparently there's 68 people that play on my server that have more than me. I wonder how many the most person has. Let me look. Achievement points, Lightbringer. So the highest... Oh, hang on for a second. I'm like, whoa, the highest is only like 100 more than me, but that's not right. That's just the page that I'm on. Number 1 has 56,110. That's the person with the most achievement points on my particular server. Someone named Sky Captain of Exiled Alliance. Congrats to them. Do I recognize any of these guild names? There's somebody from a guild called 2 Gnomes, 1 Tinker Kit. Kentucky Fried Fury, pretty good. Dinosaur Cowboys. I love guild names. 48k? Apparently very good. Very, very good. So if I want to catch up, I need another 16,000 achievement points. I'll be a fox person on a fox mount. I'm the most exalted person in North America. Holy. Some folks and squirrels that have a Vegeta and Goku level friendly rivalry over their achievement points. That's probably the most fun way to do it, is to have one person that's like a friend that you kind of like have a friendly competition with. I feel like that would make achievement farming so fun. Man, if I started to care about achievement points, I would do things like putting together a group to do a group ritual site. Ritual sites with 3 or more people. Is the guild roster list not supposed to be an achievement leaderboard? You do see achievement points. Here, let's show offline members. Am I winning in my guild? I am winning in my guild. It's funny, these are all me. Which one of these is not me? Also, why do my alts have less achievement points? Is it just that I haven't logged on to them? Look at all these people that are saying, these are not labeled, but they're me. Hazel, 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 Hazel. Don't worry about it, that's also me. Hazel, Hazel again. Hazel, Hazel, Hazel's Blood Death Knight. Oh, man. Hazel, love all your streams. Find them very informative. Oh, hi, Theo Blood. Thank you very much. How do you like the housing in WoW? It's fun. I think it's super fun. Go check for Tarek one more time. Oh, wait, there's still a Hazel named Hazel. Hazeline. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Hazeline. I wonder if it tracks individual achievements. If I look at my own data for Azeroth, and I'm looking at my achievement points, or my achievements. Data for Azeroth is fun because they have lots of graphs. So this is a leaderboard distribution for achievement points. So it shows kind of like how many achievement points most people have. You have a lot of people that are kind of in this like 10 to 20,000 achievement point range. I'm over here. I am in the 98th percentile, which actually does make me feel pretty good. But I feel like I could be here. I feel like there's a couple of inches of graph that we could still work on there. Like if you look at my mount collection. Hang on. Character. Or maybe account. Major Tuss, thank you for the 22-month resub. Still missing 22 pets in the War Within. I like how overpowered I am going back there. Oh, it's super fun. Thank you for the resub. Appreciate it. I'm probably missing some as well. Yeah, for mounts, my 1252 mounts puts me over here in like 99th percentile. Which I feel like is pretty good. There's still 8 people on my server with more mounts than me. Including someone from Kentucky Fried Fury. Anyway. That's Data for Azeroth. If you guys ever want to look up your characters and stuff, it's free. It's one of my favorite sites for quantifying garbage. Hate arenas will never have too many points. Man, what if that was the thing that got me back into them, as I just decided I needed achievement points. And that was the thing. For PvP, I do have some PvP points. I don't have a ton of them. Especially for, like, Battlegrounds. I'm missing big chunks of BG achievements, because even when I PvP'd, I was mostly just doing Arena. I have some Arena achievements. Not that many of them, though, honestly. I got my first hot streak in 2011! Oh, man. Rip. Oh, okay. So I have 100. I can see 100. I don't know why I never look at my normal in-game progress overview. I'm missing some good achieves in delves, dungeons, and raids. Professions for sure. Even world events. Collections. What do you mean? Oh no, I never got Barter Boss. I don't have all the rare items from the Timeless Isle? A lack of arena achievements is not going to tank your overall much, I think. No. Have like almost all the PvP ones because that's all I did for a long time. 500 NA for a mount? Holy. Looked up who has the highest honor level. How does someone have 5,490 honor levels? Some people either ground very hard with like outdoor like Legion World Quest, but somebody with that many honor levels probably really likes PvP. They probably do it all the time. That's probably just what they tend to do whenever they log on the game. My honor level's like lost to time because apparently I don't remember the keybind. My honor level's 105. Not a little far cry. A little far cry from thousands. I have 105 honor levels. I don't think I've gotten a new one in a long time. There was an exploit situation at some point, if I recall. Imagine I set up a PvP character just for achievements. That would be a trip. Oh no, I didn't get all the deliverable cosmetics. Wait, could I still do Elgari Delver? Can you go back and do the War Within Delve achievements, or what? Yeah, I think we're gonna go to Voidstorm. Tragic, truly. There are some very mean people who Q-Sync Epic Battlegrounds most days who have a lot of honor levels. Yes, or they would be feats of strength. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. That is a good point. Oh gosh, there's no end of stuff you could do there. Do I have housing achievements? Oh no, I need lumber achievements. Oh god, this could keep me busy for a lifetime. Epic Battleground chat is the depths of depravity. Handful of flicker gates for that achievement. I'm so bad at this cave. I just want to go to Voidstorm. Why am I lost? It's over here. It's over here. Okay. Here we go. I hate this cave. I'm gonna bring some goblin dynamite and open it up to the sky. Alright. I'm here specifically for Honor the Flame, so this actually won't take me very long. It's right by the thing. Shout out to Backstabbath, legend of my arena career.
Baladash Balanori.
That cave is confusing. Ever since someone compared it to a uterus with like fallopian tubes, and I started imagining the portals as in one of the ovaries, I've never been able to look at it the same way. It's like, it's a vaguely uterine layout. It's not my fault. It is. If only that helped me get around more. Alright, we got Flame Warden at midnight. Nice. I'm gonna go back to town. I'm gonna drop my... Actually, I'm gonna go back to Herondar because I have more rares to kill out there than I might get to later. But for now, I'm gonna put the blossoms that I have in my bank. And I'm gonna think about what fires I can do on my alt to both level, farm blossoms, and work on some more Flame Warden achievements that I haven't finished yet. So it looks like I have 129 stacked up there, plus whatever my priest is holding. So I can probably today get to the point where I'm, the walnut ribbon Herondar? Yeah! Snarkiness, thanks for the brand new prime sub, appreciate it. I do have hunters. I got hunters on hunters. These are my 390s. Here, we can do an altar. These are my 390s. This is like my favorite right now. And then this is who I'm going to be leveling next. But we got... I was trying to put all of my like light classes together. So aside from the 390s, we have hunter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All of them fabulous, by the way. Love this mod. Other druids, 4 of them. My old PvP druid. She has carrots. The baguette dagger needs to get ripped out. Those are good. Love Barnacles. 3 bonus priests. Again, transmog. Gotta love it. This one is just a scribe. I have 3 mages apparently. For what reason, I don't know. I think if I was gonna play a mage, I would honestly level a gnome. I would use none of these. 2 warlocks. Boy will live forever. He's too good to die. I don't like the warband view. I think that it shrinks the characters too much. I feel like I get a better view of their transmog when they're on their own login screen. Especially for gnomes, but just for everybody. 2 bonus warriors, 2 shamans, 2 paladins. What the heck happened to Anthus? I'm so sorry. I don't remember doing that to you. Don't get me wrong. I love a party outfit. I don't remember putting this on him. It must have been for Trilostyle. I think that's what happened. She's rocking the chain key with a little bit of a more coordinated outfit, I think. 1 evoker, 1 rogue, 1 monk, 1 demon hunter, 2 death knights, although this one's just a name holder, 1 death knight. So these are all the classes I guess I don't play as much. Remember it from Trilostyle. How could he not win with an outfit like that? Like, what are we saying? Did I thank Snarkiness for the new Prime sub? I think I did, but I hope so. Appreciate it. Thank you for the Prime sub. How are we doing on our goal? Are we creeping there? Let me look. Manage the goal. 747 is 775. Getting there. Maybe not close enough to do today, though. Alright, let's get on Catmint. And let's see if he can... He's level 10. He can skyride around. I think zones will scale to him. Anthus woke up wearing clothes that he doesn't remember putting on. Cheers, Hazel. Saw you on. Hit with the follow. Frequently share your videos with my guild as raid prep guides. Thanks. Oh, thanks for following. 747. Fine airplane. I remember when I was gonna log in and start every stream in here. I forgot I was gonna do that. Happy Father's Day to those it applies to. That's true. Happy Father's Day to our dads in chat. Hi, Hazel. Hi. I like my house. One of these days I'm gonna keep chunking away and working on the kitchen. I feel like I was cooking a little bit over here. Pun intended. Needs more work, but it's coming along. You can tell that it's supposed to be a kitchen, I think. Let's go. We can queue him up for it anyway. He can heal Frostlord Ahoon. He'll get a little bit of an experience, a little XP. Not too bad. Is there an achievement for doing Trilostyle on a Dracthyr? Because there should be. I bet you can do it in Visage form, right? Would that work? Can I fly? I wonder if my flight doesn't fly. Oh, I can't fly. Okay. I was scared for a second. I don't have flight form, I guess. Which is fascinating. Also, my keybinds are all messed up. Also, I forget now which ones I normally use. Well, if he can't use flight form, he's gonna have to use a mount. I want to check and see which Flame Warden achievements I'm missing and make like a little list of them. I'm sometimes afraid of tracking achievements because of that bug that would happen where even if you completed an achievement that you had tracked, it would still be like secretly tracked even though it didn't show, and it would prevent you from tracking more achievements. Like you would hit your track limit. I'm afraid of that bug, even though I reset mine. I downloaded an add-on that reset them. But it still makes me like hesitant to track an achievement. When I leveled up my most recent druid, I was shocked I did not have flight form but could mount and fly. Also, you think my game's okay? Seems silly. Yeah, I wonder when I get flight form, actually. It never occurred to me that I wouldn't have it at level 10 when I could mount and fly. What I find annoying is having to use the dormy time to see the fires. That makes sense. Well, while I'm waiting for my game to figure itself out, it's a good time to remind that the sub goal above my head, we're nearly there. If we reach it, I promised, I'm bringing back the bright color hair. We're gonna make it bright. We're gonna make it fun. It'll be nostalgic, it'll be good. Had a 2-minute loading yesterday. I wonder if this is just gonna DC me or if it's actually gonna let me through at some point. Make the hair bright again. I wonder if, it's been a few years since I had my hair colored bright. Also, have you seen how long it's gotten now? Can you believe that it was buzzed short like 2 years ago? I think I must just have the genetics that make the hair grow at like a reasonable rate. It's getting out there. I have more gray hairs than I did last time. I wonder if they're gonna be, if there's just gonna be like tiny little like electric hairs and it's just the gray ones that didn't need bleaching in the first place. Yeah, I tried to blow it out yesterday. It did okay. It's not too bad. I can never figure out how to style my hair down and have it satisfy me. I don't know if it's just like a self-image thing or if I just genuinely don't find it flattering when it's like covering up like my ears and my jaw. Bringing back the braid hair something you want? I stopped because I was dyeing my hair blonde. I was wrecking it after a while. Yeah, I wouldn't put it as a sub-goal if I didn't want to do it. My head kind of stuck at little pixie curls stage, so every time I notice how long it is, I'm like, oh my god, yeah. The pixie curls were cute. That's always a good backup option. I did like that. That was nice. Lights give it a purple hue. Yeah, a little bit. You didn't know me back then, but I used to have we used to do long hair. Also, my loading screen is not happening. There was some, it used to be kind of like rib length approaching belly button when it was straight, which was not often because you get a lot of shrinkage for curly. Rip servers. Is it just me or is it more people than just me? I feel like I need to, I feel like I should just kill the whole game and then reload it. I don't think it's gonna let me into this Ahoon queue. I think Ahoon said a chew. I'm gonna alt F4 it. Here we can do big screen for a minute. Let it think about what it's done here. We did a lot of different colors. The first time I ever dyed it, let me see if I can pull up some photos while we're waiting for the game to behave anyway. The first time that I ever dyed it, I made it purple. I made it purple and it turned out like Crayola, like dark purple. I had bleached it so light and I didn't realize that the color was going to come through like so dark, and it was darker than I wanted it to, but it faded out nicely. And then I did a bunch of remember this was like an old Intel promo. It used to be like long. I did it like pink. This is not far from what the color I'm going for now, although this version of me is like 10 years younger. Fartles, thank you very much for the gift subs. Creeping closer, 752, 775, 5 gift subs, holy smokes. Also, I'm oh, it's because I turned this on. I was like, where'd I go? There we go. I don't remember how old I was in that. Oh, I like that color. Braids are fun, yeah. And did I get it working again? Maybe it'll let me in. I think my Hoon queue might have just died. I probably won't change the color completely as often as I did when I was getting it done in a salon, but you could go from like pink to purple or something, as long as it fades out super well. I did blue for a while. I don't know if I like the blue on me. I think the blue is just a bit cold, a bit cool colored. The green was nice. Okay. I'm kind of scared to queue for a Hoon again, to be honest with you. I feel like I'm a little afraid to try it again. It's gonna just do the same thing. I guess I could try it one more time. And then, see if it wants to behave. Oh, it's popping. Purple is your color, and hi. Let me find some pictures from back when it was like brighter purple. I was browsing like all of my old photos, trying to find which version of it I liked the best, because I have had pink before. I did a bubblegum pink once. Oh, it let me in. Nice.
Well met.
Oh man, you can tell I haven't been healing on a character yet when here, let's turn on mouse over. And let's do class colors as well when I don't have class colors on my bars here. There's a lady at my dog's dermatologist that has amazing rainbow hair. Yeah, I was going to the salon a lot. It was spendy. It was nice. It was fun. I really liked my stylist. She was great. We used to hang out all day. She was really good. Yeah, class colors. But it was more money than I could afford at this time. I am... One of the reasons why I'm getting over my shame of doing things like sub goals and I'm trying to like lean in a little bit more is just because I'm not like struggling, but I definitely am not like living with a lot of extra room right now. It would not hurt to try to build myself a little bit more of a safety net. I had some emergency money for the cats, and it was good that I had it, and I ended up using it. We just had like an expensive couple of cat months between like Kira's end of life care and then the babies and their majillion problems. Got a house now, it's understandable. Yeah, plus stuff is just like spendy. I did my first year of property tax, which was kind of a rite of passage, but also like expensive. Like the bastion here, that was pretty. Wow, what a name. I'm not sure which part of your name that I can cleanly say, but thank you so much for the gift subs. I appreciate it very much. Holy smokes. Up to 762 is 775. Only 13 left. If we can get 13 more before I end stream today, then I will come back. Assuming that I can get the stuff, I will come back on Wednesday with the hair done. Yeah, we're just going to say triple F. Triple F, thank you. Thank you very much for the subs. But yeah, I'm real lucky. I'm going to help DPS this thing because I'm ranged so I can actually hit it. Drop rate for the Midsummer mount? First character per day seems true. We don't have an exact drop rate yet. It's one of those things that's hard to guess. Have any of you got it on your first kill today? Skywin, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Appreciate it. Oh man. 768 to 775. 7 more to go. How is everyone today? I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing today? Do you have a favorite hair color you did? I was trying to figure that out. I was trying to figure out, like, of the different colors that I've been through, what was the favorite? Let me scroll back to, like, 2018 or so. I have, like, my photos synced on here. It wasn't the first purple that I did. The first purple I did was too dark. It was okay once it faded out. This was nice. Here, hang on. I'll pull it up. Yo, Triple F coming through with the 7 gift subs. That puts us in. Ding, 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 ding. We did it. Woo! Thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right, we're committed. Also, Oslo with a 15-month resub. Thank you very much. All right, I promised. I have pinkies for. At the earliest opportunity when I get that stuff, we're gonna come back with something. Let me pull up that picture I was thinking about. This color was nice. I can't remember if I feel like this color was after a fade out. Like it didn't die on this color originally. Also, my baby girl. Also, I'm much younger here, so let's not hold myself to the standard. But the light kind of corally pink, I think, is what I'm sort of going for. So what's the next sub goal? Oh man. I think if I was doing another one, it wouldn't be for total subs. It would be for like a set amount of subs so that subs expiring doesn't detract from it, because that's kind of a bummer. Yeah, that one might be up there. I just like pink. I want to look like my gnome is the thing. I want to look like my gnome priest. Other colors we did at one point, I had like a red. I don't remember doing it on purpose, but it came out pretty red. That one I think also faded to pink. I have some selfies with some people I met at BlizzCon. It's cute. I've always wondered if any of these people that I still have selfies of on my phone are like still part of my viewer base, or if they've like long since graduated out of it or not. Skin glowing in that photo. Yeah, youth will do that to you. Oh man. And then that was, I think, after that had grown out and faded out, it had ended up kind of, after it had grown and faded out, it had ended up kind of there-ish. And then that was, after that I went and had my hair done professionally. My baby girl. Baby Hazel. I can dye my hair, I can't turn back time though. I'm still gonna be 33. Lipstick there looks nice, yeah. This is before I needed glasses. A lot of stuff changed.
Walk.
Turning 33 Tuesday. Well, happy early birthday. Forgot about the fire engine red. Almost 50, don't want to hear it. Pipe down there, young blood. Baby, I've got a lot of pretty Kira pictures. I miss my baby girl. Alright, we're going to Stormwind. We're doing Blossoms. Burning Blossoms. I have a selfie with you at BlizzCon. I'm still here. Man, did I meet you at 2018 or 2019? Also, either way, that's an insane amount of time. That's really nice. I feel like that's an enormous compliment that I haven't irritated you enough to get rid of you yet. After that many years. I guess I need a mount. I guess I can't fly around. I guess maybe I can use a pedal wing or something for the moment. Grab one of these two. Kezo3, thank you for the 82-month resub. Appreciate it. Here, I can probably turn the sub goal off now that we've reached it. Or like hide it from the screen so people don't get too confused. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Alright. I was turning in this. I kind of want to do the blossom flying thing just to see what it looks like, honestly. Kind of a mind to do that. Also, this character's level 11, and any quest that we do wouldn't kill us. Ignite the skies flying through the sun blossoms. Oh, okay, so they're not hard to find. Oh, they're really pretty. Oh, they're lovely. I like this quest. Hopefully they fix this so we can get the other versions of it. I have not got the new Fire Festival mount. It didn't drop for me on my day one. Congrats on the Vibrant Pedal Wing. Thank you very much. Vote for the next sub goal to be for the updated Silver Moon stream intro. Man, that would have to be a really small goal. I feel like that's something I should have done by now anyway. Run forward in all characters or once per day per account. You can keep running for it, but I think your chance is once per day. I don't think you're realistically going to get it to drop in subsequent kills. It is most likely that modern holiday drop logic where you have a slight amount of bad luck protection that mounts for every day that you don't get it. Here we go. Whoa. 50 blossoms. Eastern Kingdoms. Let's go see if we can do this. 50. Also, I wanted to find World Events, Midsummer. I wanted to find Flame Warden achievements that I haven't done yet. Flame Warden and Cataclysm. Let's work on that. I need to go to Deep Home of Vashir, apparently. Maybe I should work on that after I do this one. Someone said it makes the bad luck protection go up. No one has ever confirmed it. You would have to look at the original post that they wrote for... I think the first mount that they ever gave that treatment to was the Love is in the Air mount. And I feel like the blue posts we got around that time are the only real like discussion and confirmation of the bad luck protection thing. We're just assuming that it applies. That kind of thing is like really hard to verify. Oh, this one's working. I think I heard that Eastern Kingdoms is working, but maybe Kalimdor isn't. Also, different things may be working versus not working in EU or NA. And maybe they'll get it just like hotfixed or reset or something. Like the idea of doing the house-based intro so you don't have to redo it. Not to get it twisted. Doing a stream intro like that is not like a lot of work. It's just one of those things that's like so low priority that anything else that's more pressing will bump it down the list, so it ends up getting put off for months. It's not actually difficult to do. It wouldn't take me more than like an hour, I don't think. Pretty straightforward. I have opinions on the Love Rocket. You specifically have every right to. Saw people doing 5 WoW licenses, 1 account at the same time and 1 run to get 5 chances. Yeah, I heard about that for the last holiday. You'd have to multi-box them though, because it has to be the exact same kill. I don't know if that one would work for a Hoon or not. It might. Alright. So that's good. Oh, I see. They're going to make me do a bunch of them. Okay. I was hoping that it would be just the one, but that would be maybe a little silly. You get 50 blossoms. It says 1-time warband bonus. Maybe you get less blossoms if you repeat it. We started this. We may as well finish it. That's pretty neat. The House of the Dragon ad came up as you were swooping to get the flower there. Dragon hit the same angle. It was perfect. Some people were saying multi-boxing not working for Midsummer. Kind of good news if true. I'd hate for that to be like the best thing because it's just annoying and sort of not reasonable to expect people to do. So it's nicer if the humane behavior is the best way to get them out. Yeah, good news if true. I kind of like doing this just anyways. This is just satisfying. Apparently I can be very easily placated with a pretty flower.
For the first time in ages, Lake Everstill was illuminated with
Deadwind
the blossom
Pass.
lights of Midsummer.
They're giving you a nice little tour.
Inspired by their
I have a selfie from 2019 and one with T&E from 2018. Maybe I have one from 2018 too, not sure. It was from Con Before the Storm. Yeah. I'm kind of tempted to pull up the ones that I have to see if any of them are you, because I have a few on my phone. I have, and they don't have anybody's names on them, so I can't imagine it would be like a doxing thing. 2019. 2018? 2019. Let me look for the 2019 ones. Oh, mine might be from 2018. My pictures from 2019 are from the after party. Oh no, I have a few here. Here we go. I got four of them. Tell me if any of these are you. If so, they've been on my phone this entire time. There is one. There's two. There's three. Also, my eyes are closed. And four. Alright, I'll take them off because I feel weird showing selfies with people. I'm sure I could have posted those, but I don't know. I don't know how people handle privacy. Nope, not me. I definitely took more photos that didn't end up being that were on other people's phones. Aw. Man, that would have been so cool. I hope people that go to BlizzCon this year have fun. I hope it goes well. I think it should. It'll be weird that it's in September and not November. I have a selfie with you from 2019. I think I fangirled over you too much, freaked you out. Probably fine. I spent the entire convention like at a mild state of like 3 out of 10 levels of freaked out just in general because it's so weird for me to be around that many people. I'm just a little bit too much of a hermit to handle crowds well for very long. If we ever end up at the same BlizzCon at some point in the future, I will also request a selfie. You have been warned. Absolutely. I feel like I just don't know what to do with myself. I'm just awkward. Which, to be fair, I don't think anybody would expect any different from me. It's not like I've promised Riz, right? I feel like it's gonna be so hot in September, right? The convention center gets air conditioned like massively though. They blast the AC. I had awful issues last time I went with my skin cracking because of how dry it was, because of how much they have to crank the AC. I was leaning heavily on lip balm, and if I didn't reapply it every like 20 minutes, my lips would just explode and my hands were peeling too. I think they moved it because I bet Classic Plus comes out in November. I resemble that remark. Freeze in the convention center, wear 3 sweaters. It's definitely nice to have a layer that you can put on. I remember watching Arena, and I had happened to pick a seat that was right under the AC vent that was blasting, and I kept like, I had like a big bag of the merch that I had bought, and I ended up making myself a nest. It was like an empty arena. I could have sat anywhere. I don't know why I sat there. But there was a bunch of chairs around me, and I ended up making myself a nest out of like the plushies and pillows and like shirts and hoodies that I had bought and stuff, and like wearing all of it to try to like not get cold. I don't know why I didn't think to just move. Anaheim Convention Center. When to expect next remix? Last patch of Midnight. I don't know where on the calendar that's gonna fall, but they seem to do it after the last raid tier every time. Convention aircon does demand layers, good chapstick, hand lotion. I feel like I would come with hand sanitizer and lotion if I ever went again. I would probably carry hand sanitizer on me just for my own my own anxiety. You shake a lot of hands. I don't want to be a vector. I don't want to be well, no, I can't be a Fomite. I'm alive. You remind me of a singer from Brazil named Rita Lee. Oh. I'll have to look her up. Never minded the Enforcer long sleeves, especially in Boston. What would need to happen for them to be able to lure you out there? It's not completely up to them. I'm not feeling super comfy about crossing the border just because, A, the state of things, but secondly, even before the state of things, I had a tough time at the border last time. They did not care for the fact that I used to have a green card and no longer did. That confused them greatly, and they had to detain me and talk about it. It was unreasonable. But what are you gonna do? I'm not in a big hurry to cross again. But maybe one day in the future. Don't see myself going to BlizzCon, but if you ever enter your rock/mineral area, we may request a selfie if we run across each other at a gem and mineral show. Still have the lemon tree and teacup stickers you gave out. Keep them in a little plastic sleeve card holder pinned to my memory board. Okay. Searing Gorge Blossoms. Holy moly, am I not done this? How many steps are there? I was thinking that I had really found the jackpot. I'm like, man, I get 50 blossoms for just doing like some flying through a few flowers, and it turns out they're gonna make you fly through like 50 flowers. I don't know if I would have done this for a rate of sub 1 blossom each. Many steps. Am I almost done? Do we know? I'm doing Searing Gorge.
Though the Dwarven Festivals of Fire were celebrated by all clans in the ages before the War of Three Hammers, the Dark Iron clan paid a heavy...
Anything new this year? Yeah. New transmog set, weapon illusion, mount, some transmog weapons and back pieces as well. Some things drop from a hoon, some things are on the vendor. A bunch of things are both. They could drop or you could buy them on the vendor if you don't get them to drop. Oh, I leveled up. Talent point. That was just from exploration XP. I didn't even turn in this quest. Such an authority anxiety, I would have cried. Yeah, I kind of do too.
Even so, after breaking free from the Fire Lord's chains, the Dark Iron clan have once again embraced their faith in the flame and
Well, at least one more step.
that flows through their
Do a new
veins.
video? I don't think I'm gonna do holiday update videos anymore. The last one flopped pretty hard, and I think for the time that I put into them, I'm better off putting my time into a different type of content. I think I'm not gonna, like, I can cover this stuff in like a news video. I can probably talk about it on this upcoming week's news video. That's most likely the best place for that. I also feel like I never know exactly what's coming in an event until it actually like hits servers. So I only found out about this stuff like this morning on stream because the event started an hour into stream. Okay, we did it, I think. I think they're finally going to give us our blossoms. 5 or 6 zones, then they give you another quest. Wait. They're gonna give me my blossoms, right?
Come, share a story.
Oh, there's another one for North. Oh, okay. I wonder if I'm not going to do that. It is a lot of blossoms, and it is kind of fun, but I don't know. That's a maybe. That's a hard maybe for me. Also, is there not like a fire here? I feel like there would have been a bonfire for me. Seems like there should be. Oh, actually, you know what there is. He's got to dance. There he goes. Wish they would just tell us the drop chances for stuff instead of being vague. There must be a reason why they don't like to do that. Want to do it once and then I just do flying around the world. Grab that for the XP buff. 10%. Ooh, it's only XP from killing monsters, it says. If the tooltip is true, then it's not going to help with like exploration XP or quest XP. Got 947 blossoms already. Holy smokes. I think I'm going to make this slow on myself by trying to finish different Flame Warden achievements that I don't have yet. I want to do... Hopefully they'll let me port there, actually. Deep Pullman Vashir to finish the Flame Wardens of Cataclysm. I want my 10 achievement points! Although I see why I didn't. There's a few I'm missing from Northrend. I'm missing all of them from Draenor. Oh, man. Well, I got a talent point to spend. Stamina, sure. Don't see why not. I think time walking's next week, right? Turbulent Timeways. A week from Tuesday is the beginning of Turbulent Timeways. That's when I'm like actually gonna level this character. That's when the real leveling starts. Have 140 plus tunes to run through a Who. Not sure if I'll make the full roster. You can try. I bet you're gonna get like a cloak on your first one and then just blossoms on the rest of them. Aside from like old items like the frost scythe and the frostling pet and whatnot. This is retail. That's a lot of alts. I'm excited that we hit the sub goal because that means I get to do my hair this weekend. I don't have to wait. I gotta decide exactly how I want to tackle it. The easiest thing is probably just to kind of do the whole thing one color. That's most likely the direction we're gonna go in. Got a new cloak on first, old cloak on second, blossoms so far in alts. My fifth alt, just holiday currency. Yeah, I betcha one per day. I think that's just what I'm gonna do. Okay, let me see if I'm allowed to go to Vashir and Deepholm or if I need to like unlock them or something on this new alt. Imagine I can go to Vashir, but I'm drowning. Hello? Oh, I can't. Okay, if I want to do those achievements, I might need to do them on alts then. Forget those for now then. Let's see, what other Flame Warden achievements am I missing? Northrend? Lots of them, actually. Let's do Northrend. Let's go get the ones that I'm missing from Northrend. Boat! I was just gonna take a portal. Will your warband map to everywhere unlock it? Oh, that's a good question. I haven't done that yet. Oh, that's distance inhibitor. Let me try that before I go to Northrend. Let me give it a go. 12.1 stream. Like watching Finding Nemo and getting teleported into the movie. Chromie Time would also maybe do it, but sometimes they like you to do unlock quest lines. Or maybe just be a certain level. I will briefly try to just pick Catachromie Time and see if that helps, but that's the last thing I'll try. I think I might just have to do that in a different character.
Is this hello or goodbye? I keep losing track. Who would have thought someone named Death
Feel like you can't do Cata till later level? Yeah, I think so too. They might make you do an intro quest unless you get to like a certain level. Yeah, I'll just do those on I'll do them on a different alt. That's okay. Let's go to Northrend. I don't think the Chromie Time will be a problem. I'm pretty sure the zone will still scale anyways. Dragonblight, Shalazar Basin, and Borean Tundra are the 3 fires that I don't have yet out there. And then when we get close to the end of the stream, I will pool all of the blossoms I've got so far together and see if I have enough to get at least the weapon illusion and then take a look at it. That's what I'd like to do. I want the weapon flower illusion, and then maybe I'll use it on this guy actually. He would be a good candidate for that. I don't know where they put all the portals, to be honest with you. Did Northrend? Oh, Northrend's over here. I know they moved some of them upstairs. I couldn't remember which ones had gone upstairs. I keep trying to travel for him, and it keeps just making me into like an otter. Alright, Borean Tundra, Shalazar Basin, Dragonblight. Let's do Dragonblight first. So we'll go south. I'm gonna make sure this add-on, or this character has candy buckets enabled and see if that marks it. It should. These are old. They should be updated. I think it might just be the midnight ones that we're missing. Yeah, okay. Flame Warden. So that's for honoring the flames. Oh, there's also the extinguishing ones though, so I should do both. I forgot about the extinguishing quest. The newer zones don't make you do both. The newer zones let you just honor. They don't make you put fire out and be a bully. Can I go to my candy bucket settings and just crank the size of the icons? I would like to do that. Maybe not. I don't know if I have candy bucket settings. Clearly I have it on, unless this is... Handy notes, I know I can do that. Do you remember how I can look at my candy bucket settings? For some reason I only have 2 settings in here, even though I have it on. It's fine, I can find them. I just... I need my readers. I need my old lady glasses.
Great to meet you.
Here's one. Worth a little bit of XP. We'll just waypoint to each one. What's a candy bucket? I have the icons, I just didn't have the settings window for some reason. So I feel like reload might not help me. I'll try it anyway. I'm flying. May as well give it a go. Candy buckets is an add-on that helps mark holiday visit points on your map. No, nothing. Don't see any options. I guess I could just use the normal sized icons. Sounds delicious. Yeah, handy notes I'm sure I could make it work with, but I'm sick of reloading. I was trying to get that going earlier today. And I think I just ran out of stamina. Alright, so that's Dragonblight. We're gonna do Borean Tundra next. We'll do both fires in Borean Tundra. These are for precious achievement points. That once we get, we're at 42,400. We're going for 42,410. Progress is progress. Plus, it's nice to be able to... I feel like skywriting makes this so much faster than it used to be. This kind of thing used to take a long time. Here we go. 35 seconds away. Approximately. I haven't been out here in a long time. These quests kind of give me flashbacks. Skywriting sped these up a lot. It's a nice chance to bond with some of these beautiful new mounts we have. I feel like easy in-game map pins are super helpful too. I used to just have to check my map like 40 times every time I was heading somewhere. Alright, Flame Honored. Being able to just click on that, I get a map pin, and I can... Maybe that's a Candy Buckets feature, actually, just clicking on the icon to get the map pin. Wolf Poop Quest, the only thing I remember about this zone. This zone had the Dita stuff, where you would, like, kill an animal, and then you would have a blood debuff, and then they would be mad at you because you'd be bloody, so you had to, like, jump into the water to rinse the blood off, and that would leave behind a blood pool that you could fish in. It was all pretty cool. Very integrated. Nice. So those are... That's Borean Tundra done. So these should get me 2 achievements. I could finish the Northern Fires for Blossoms, but I don't think I'm going to stress about it just yet. If I ever want to do all of the Fires for Blossoms, I'll just have to pick a different character, so I'm not trying to figure out which ones I already did for the year. There we go. Flame Warden and Northrend. And... Extinguishing Northrend. Coming right up. Yeah. Also, I think I could probably turn on Leatrix for auto quest for this. Random question. Has anyone else had issues with the teleporter to Lich King and ICC in retail? Killed everything except the skippable dragon. Teleporter is inactive. I figured you were going for teleporter. Lich King with a teleprompter would be pretty funny because he does have a lot of RP speech, and I wouldn't blame him for needing some help to remember what he's there to say. But yeah, I figured that was what you meant. Leatrix. Alright, we got quest animation going. So I'm not going to do Flame Warden at Cataclysm. Let's do... Oh, I don't know if I can do Kultiris either. Kultiris might be kind of annoying. Midsummer. What are easy places for this character to get to? Maybe Draenor? Am I allowed to just go to Draenor? Draenor or Broken Isles? Let me try either of them. Dollar on Hearthstone, no working. Garrison Hearthstone, no working. Okay, we gotta unlock both of those. Dragon Isles. They'll let us go to the Dragon Isles, surely. This will teleport me back to a place that will probably teleport me back to Silvermoon. They did put a bunch of new stuff in Midsummer for this year. I can type that speech form on his teleprompter. I farmed that for so long it's seared into my memory. Oh man, I feel like I would tab out back when I did that. I don't think I was listening to him. Oh, this is not... No, there must be a portal here. This is the... I never set my Hearthstone, I guess, in this character. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna go to my house and I'm gonna use that portal instead. Only purple thing drops in groups is the cloak. I thought it was interesting that everyone seems to get that same cloak on their first kill. And it makes me wonder if there's an order to the loot table. Like if you do it every day, if everyone is gonna get the same item second tomorrow? Is it gonna work through like a rotation or what? Like I'm curious how that's gonna be. Because I noticed that was unusual. I was gonna be so crushed if I didn't finally get invincible during Collector's Bounty after so many years. Imagine they do Collector's Bounty again and I still don't get the N'Zoth or Sylvanas mount. I just throw all those characters at her all over again and nothing. Dragon Isles. Flame Warden of the Dragon Isles. Achievement points we get to keep. Oh, for a second I thought they weren't gonna let me port there, but I was just clicking on the other thing. Hi, Hazel loves the mog. Hi, Weskers. Thank you very much. Yeah, Collector's Bounty was raids and dungeons only. It was instance mount drops. It did not apply to world bosses, I don't think. Or like outdoor rares or anything. I remember thinking that it would be cool if in a future version of it they did outdoor stuff instead. So I need to go Waking Shores, Onarn Plains. Well, I may as well go to the one that's like right on top of me too. But it was a limited time event. It's not up anymore. Ah, over here. Getting a little lost. Very good. 15 blossoms for me. Carrying around 166. Let's go north to the Waking Shores. We can do that one first. That one's phased. Oh, I wonder if the Desecrate ones are like war mode or something. How did you use your 100+ outdoor decorations? I'm not at... I honestly, even before they gave us extra budget, I wasn't at cap. I had removed some things that I didn't like and I never replaced them. One gravestone, some little details, and I was on max. When they let us place outdoor pets, I'm gonna do the most of those that they're gonna let me get away with for sure. What add-on are you using? Candy buckets, waypoint UI. I was using Rare Scanner earlier. Leatrix is giving me my quest automation. Leatrix Plus. A couple of different things. I have a Google Doc that has links to all the add-ons that I have enabled. Right there. Okay, Onarn Plains has one here. Couldn't imagine they won't bring Collector's Bounty back someday. It was super popular. Yeah. I don't think they would do it too often because if you run it like every year, you're gonna run into people feeling that they should not farm mounts the rest of the time, because if you can reliably just wait for Collector's Bounty, then that becomes the only time to farm mounts. But it was so popular. I think it's kind of like a break glass if needed moment, where if they really need to like boost some engagement, especially during an off season, it's one of the best things they can do, I bet. That one's phased. Azure Span, and then the Forbidden Reach is going to be kind of far. I wonder if I'm going to just flight path from Azure Span up to the Forbidden Reach, because not only is it super far, but it's also uphill.
The local thunder spines have infused
Only so many mount farms, do it too often, people get them all.
in this area. Let's gather a few
I also
specimens
feel
from
that way, but I wonder if you and I feel that way because there's so many mount farms that you and I have already done. I think that a lot of people starting the game in the last year or two are probably looking at the scope of different mount farms they could do and feeling a little bit like Atlas trying to hold up the world. Sisyphus trying to push a boulder up a hill. Skip some most of my guys for the raids. Yeah, I don't want them to do Collector's Bounty too often, but I do hope they do it again. I'd love a version of it that helps with outdoor mounts that drop from rares. There's so many of those. You could have rares spawn more often. You could give them like a 5-minute immunity shield to like let people show up and like help people tag it. You could boost drop rates. I feel like that's the only thing that would help me with things like Breezebiter or Soundless. Is that what he's called? Soundless? I wanted to call him Silencio, and I don't know why. That's not his name, I don't think. Okay, Forbidden Reach. This character's not going to have the teleport network, I don't think. Oh, man. Oh, I'm going to do this for nostalgia. I miss Dragon Races. I want to do one. Soundless eludes me to this day. Salty about people getting invincible. What's wrong with other people getting invincible?
Exceptionally favorable winds. A perfect day for
I don't think we need to gatekeep things because we got them and we worked X amount. It's an RNG mount. There's always, no matter what the drop rate is, there's some guy that got it on their second try. I feel like we had our experience getting the mount, and it's, you know, other people might need a little boost to still have that experience. I don't think the Collector's Bounty ruined my experience of getting the drop of any of the mounts that I got on it. I don't know. I appreciate where you're coming from, but it feels like a tiny bit gatekeepy to me. I'm not vibing with it, I don't think. Don't forget Karakta. Karakta's not even supposed to be that hard of a mount to get. She just hates me. I could not get that one to drop. I felt like the groups camping it were getting smaller and smaller because everybody else like had their mount. I was just waiting for her to have pity on me. Man, I haven't done these in a while. I feel like I'm not as good at them as I used to be. Everyone has that one mounter pet that just won't drop. I randomly got the Orange Phoenix my first try when I was new to the game. Yeah, I miss Dragon Races.
Nicely done.
Nice little bit of experience.
Are exceptional.
Do I still get like my 100 gold? Yeah. Well, I need to get to the Forbidden Reach. Yeah, I could probably get there faster than flying, or faster than the flight point. Because you're right, I'm not going to run out of vigor. They're going to recharge as we go here. For me, it's the original Headless Horseman mount. Been farming it since it got added. Still don't have it. Oh man, Mim's head for my partner. Cries in Crimson Shardhide. Ooh, that's a deep cut. Arphis, the only battle pet I don't have in game. Arphis is rude. Arphis is like deceptively rare. He was not cooperating for a lot of people. I feel like Karakta might be the mount, and maybe you guys remember better than me. I'm trying to think of what mount I've farmed that I didn't get, that I feel like I should have gotten, that I still to this day don't have. I mean Rust Feather, but I feel like I've tried Karakta more than Rust Feather. Don't think anyone's wrong for liking or not liking Collector's Bounty. That's true. That's fair. You want to know the worst part? It dropped first try in the PTR. No. Aren't many nearly every mount that you tried to farm you got? That's kind of how I'm feeling. I must be lucky. Yeah, no, I think your opinion's completely valid. I also think this is like not that serious of an issue. I don't think any of it's like right. Yeah. Sometimes I miss when you could just like disagree and then have it not be like war, you know, like I like it when people can like agree and disagree and express an opinion and no one has to feel like they won. I don't know. I apologize if I came across like I was trying to win that one. That's not what I want to be doing. Wish they had bad luck protection on all mounts. Yeah, that would definitely shave off the outliers instead of collector's bounty. Yeah. Arfus dropped for me after like 5 tries. Now it's like, it's not that rare. Yeah, mounts that I've tried to get that I didn't get. Rust Feather and Karakta. It has to be something that I like moved on from. There's mounts that I've never tried to get that I still don't have because on account of not having tried to get them yet. Arachnoid Harvester, Breeze Biter, Soundless come to mind. Where would you draw the line of bad luck? 100,000? Do glad mounts count? No. Although, I did try to get a glad mount and I didn't get it and I never did and I never will. Oh man. The worst part about that is if that one season that I came close, if I had just stopped queuing. If I had just stopped queuing when I was at my peak rating, which of course you never know you're at your peak rating. If I had just put the computer down and walked away, I would have gotten glad. In one of the WoD seasons, I was like 2,500 something. And I'll never, ever, ever get there again. But that's okay. That's alright. I can live with myself. I can sleep at night. Alright. Give me my achievement points. Hang on, we're starting at 42,420. Ta-da, ta-da-da-da. Flame Warden to Dragon Isles, 10 more points, 42,430, let's go! I don't know why I'm so into this right now. Oh man, storms. Okay. I think I'm just gonna... I keep using my house teleport as my Hearthstone because my actual Hearthstone takes me somewhere dumb. I don't want anomaly detection up. I think that's fine. I'm gonna have to remember next time I pass through Stormwind to actually set my hearth there, just so it's not... There must be a teleport after... I must have one, but I don't know where. Anyway, I'm going to stick my blossoms into my warbank, pick them up on my priest, and buy something. That's what I'm gonna do. Buy something that is not one of the things that can drop from a hoon. Racial? Oh yeah! Look at his dance. Look at him boogie. He looks like he's trying to do a haka. Does Argentina Key work on low levels? He's only like level 12. Did you play TBC Anniversary? Not a lick. Not a little bit. There we go. But like, where do you go from here then? Like, is it just like the normal portals that are down in this cave? Or are they different? It's just the normal ones? This takes me to the root way. That says it would take me to Voidstorm. It's gonna be very funny if it does. I'm level 13. Use the key to toast myself for an achievement. Okay, I can go to Voidstorm. This is definitely a safe place for me to be. Let's go to Silver Moon, I guess. Maybe I'll just set my hearth there. Why not? Skip ahead. Does the root heart thing work in like Argus or Shadowlands? How do the roots reach there? I think our disbelief might have to be just a teeny tiny bit suspended. It's so funny to me that you can get to Silvermoon. I didn't even think that they would let me do that at this low of a level. Also, do you like my crazy cat man? I'm Catmint, the crazy cat man. I feel like you gotta remember him. Where is the inn anyway? That's the bank. Is the inn up here? I think so.
All guests are welcome here.
Sure. You can log out there. He's level 13. Aaron, you're special. Any low level? There's no level requirement. Interesting. Had no Hearthstone cooldown, was stuck somewhere, so I tried route walking. Alright, let's do some shopping. And then after that, it'll be time to wrap up stream and say goodbye to Natural Hair Hazel. She's about to die. Make a tune for TBC raid with us. Oh, that's very sweet of you. My classic experience was largely just hardcore. I liked leveling in hardcore. I never did group content, though. I've never done group content in any classic, barely even like a dungeon. Can't wait for Wednesday in the hair. I should set expectations. It's going to be bright. It's going to be not brown. It might be ugly. Let's all allow space for it to be potentially ugly. Let's not expect that it's going to be hot. We're getting the stuff out of the bank. Yeah, it'll be here. BFA Hazel vibes. Maybe it'll be nostalgic. It'll be fun. Let's pull our blossoms. So 385 is how many I have to spend. I think that should be enough to get my weapon illusion. Saw someone with rainbow hair at the pizza place yesterday. It was awesome. Best Pride Month hair ever. Rainbows is so much work. It's so much work, especially to have it not like get all mushed together. Having like sharp color lines in hair is like takes some real doing. What are we doing? We're shopping. That's right. Hardcore Lock's still near at the Islands. I got a couple hardcore characters that never died. They're just hanging out. All right. So 250 for the Summer Sun Blossom Weapon Illusion, and I do think that's what we're doing here. The items that I think you have that cannot drop from a Hoon, I think is the illusion, and then we've got these weapons. So there's swords, there's a great axe, and a smaller axe, and then these totems that go to the back. Those I think you have to buy. These armor items I'm pretty sure all can and probably will drop off of a Hoon if you do them every day. But I'm getting the illusion. That's what I'm doing. The next thing I would save up for is probably going to be the totems. For 300? Yeah, 300 for the totems. Might need to reload. Right, that's right. Losing my train of thought. So, my weapon. Summer Sun. Oh, that is nice. Oh, I like that. Here, let's put it on a different outfit, though. Let's see if we can stick it on this one. Yeah, that's cute. Is that the one that I want it on? It's got a bit of a blue aura. Do any of these have like a staff that would be better with blue? Yeah, but yeah. How about this one? That's the one. That's where it goes best. Because I've also got like the butterflies around the shoulders. And it's also kind of got like the underlying blue. That's the stuff. Oh, I might need to oh no, it just reverted. Oh yeah. Look at that. That's your new Midsummer illusion. 250 blossoms off the vendor and you too can have rotating flowers. Ooh. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. That's the best weapon illusion I've seen so far. I like that. I hope that they're not afraid to do other big sort of particle pieces like that and not just like little sparkle glows. I feel like that's a weapon illusion I'll actually use. I haven't used a weapon illusion in years. All right. Well, it's time to thank you very much for joining me today. Appreciate the company. Thank you so much for the support from everybody in hitting our sub goal. Round of applause. As I will, I'm pinky promising, unless I have trouble sourcing the stuff for some reason, but I should be able to get it over the weekend. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna look different. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day.